Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people of the world, wonderful Biafrans all over the world. I greet you today, being the 18th of March 2026. Wonderful people, lovers of freedom, join me from wherever you are watching and let us continue. Biafra remains our religion, our nation, and we have to evangelize, talk to the world about our new nation. So wherever you are as a Biafran who genuinely wants Biafra to come, join me. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu. Taa bụ 18th of March, bụrụkwa orie n'afịa ndị be anyị. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Onye ọbụla nọ ebe ọ nọ ya bịa nso ka anyị kwuo maka Biafra. Biafra is our only hope. And Biafra Republic government in exile remains our government, one and only government. So ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Wonderful people, lovers of freedom. You know, whenever we play this sound, the blood still speaks. You will know that things are happening in Nigeria and no one is doing anything about it. They continue to terrorize, they continue to kill people, they continue to maim, and nobody is doing anything about it. Hundreds of indigenous people in the Borno state were massacred, killed by a bomb thrown by Boko Haram. So in Nigeria, it looks like killing of indigenous people is now commonly accepted. But here you will hear my Prime Minister, Mazi Ogenkere, sending a condolence message to them, showing that we Biafrans, we always see things when it happens to others as we value human lives. So let us listen to him.
Good afternoon from here, from Biafra Republic Government in Exile Headquarters in Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area. On behalf of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, of which I serve as the Prime Minister, I extend my deepest condolences to all the victims of the suicide bombing in Maiduguri, Nigeria. For too many innocent lives, both in Biafra and across Nigeria, have been lost to radical Islam terrorists. This is the exactly reason why Biafran people are seeking to have their Biafra Christian nation. The reason why Biafrans are exiting Nigeria. The Nigerian government has not only failed to defeat this terrorism, but through its negligence and inaction has effectively aided and abetted its spread. This ongoing failure has allowed terror to take root and flourish with devastating consequences for innocent civilians. At the same time, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been attending reception in the United Kingdom, while Nigeria descends further into chaos and insecurity. This stark disconnect between leadership and reality underscore a government that has abandoned its most basic responsibility, the protection of its people. The result is a nation increasingly defined by instability, lawlessness, and international embarrassment. The same United Kingdom where Tinubu flew to dine and wine with the UK government is the same British government that killed Biafrans in millions. The same British terrorist government that don't care about innocent life of Nigerians, an innocent life of Biafrans, an innocent life of the region, the contraption they created. Starting from 1914, the British terrorist government don't care about the life of their creation, about the life of the country they amalgamate. British government, shame unto you. Why Christians have been massacred, the British government have not come to condemn it. Why people have been bombed just like the bombing in Maiduguri, the British government have not come and condemned it. Rather, they colluded with the Nigerian terrorist state. They support the Nigerian terrorists. They aid and abetted them. Shame unto British government. The people of British UK need to rise up against their government. Their government is an evil government. The former president of Nigeria called Buhari, the dead Buhari. The Queen of Britain once asked Buhari, Queen Elizabeth, she told Buhari that Nigeria is corrupt, and Buhari replied by saying, Nigeria is fantastically corrupt. If the British government is aware that Nigeria is corrupt, why are they supporting a corrupt government? That means the British government, they are corrupt, evil. Karma is real. They need to do the right thing so that their generation will not pay for the evil they have committed against the Biafran people. The leadership of Nigeria has turned the country into an international disgrace, leaving its citizens exposed, vulnerable, and without reliable protection. This is not merely incompetence, it is a profound dereliction of duty. That is the reason why in Anambra, Biafra land, the illegitimate governor that was killing the Biafran people, destroying the Biafran people businesses, locking up their shop, demolishing their business, their homes. Nigerian government did not condemn it because they work for the Nigerian terrorist state. A former president called Olusegun Obasanjo did not condemn it because he is part of the insecurity. He is part of the terrorist organization. They all benefit from it. A former president, Goodluck Jonathan, who also acknowledged that Nigeria is a scam, Nigeria is not a country, did not condemn even what is happening in the northern part of Nigeria. They did not condemn it. And what is happening in southwest, southeast, these former so-called leaders are not condemning it, because they are all in it together, because they all benefit from the insecurity, they all benefit from the terrorism. One of the reasons we Biafrans decide to exit a disgraced country called Nigeria, a country where her leader don't care about the citizens. It's a shame. It's embarrassment. Why I, Mazio Gichukunkere, represent the Biafran government and the Biafran independence movement, I emphasize that we care deeply about the well-being of all people of goodwill throughout Nigeria, especially innocent civilians. That is why Biafra Republic Government in Exile Brigade has passed legislation formalizing our solidarity with the support for Christians in northern and middle belt Nigeria who continue to face targeted violence and persecution. Our legislation bill 0226 is to grant Christians that have been persecuted in Middle Belt and in northern Nigeria a citizenship in Biafra land after Biafra is totally restored and liberated. Biafra will be a safe haven for them. Please support the cause of Biafra, leaders of this free world, because our life matters. And we Biafrans, we try to coexist with these monsters, but with their terrorism, insecurity daily, we are not compatible. To save life, we urge the Middle Belt to stand up and ask for their own country. And while the Biafran people are fighting to exit the disgraced country called Nigeria, the leaders of Nigeria sponsor insecurity. They sponsor the terrorists. How do you expect Nigerian government to stop the insecurity or to stop the terrorism? Nigeria is a second Iran. They have the same ideology of how to Islamize the entire region and how to wipe the Biafran people from their ancestral land. We Biafrans are Christians, will remain Christians, and the Biafran land must be liberated. Once again, I offer my deepest sympathies and condolences to the victims and their family. We are all in this together. We will fight to be free from a failed state, a failed country called Nigeria. Shame to the British government for sponsoring terrorism, for sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria. Shame to the British government.
Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my people, today I thank God Almighty for His mercies and everything that He has been doing for us, leading us through. Yesterday was a very bad day in Nigeria. And I beg your pardon. As you all know, we Biafrans, I beg your pardon, my throat is a bit itchy. You all know that we Biafrans, we value human lives, we respect people, we have this common way of looking at others' pain and the way people receive and perceive life. Yesterday in Maiduguri, northeast, Borno State, as they are referred to and called, many people were killed by suicide bomber in Maiduguri. And that same yesterday, Charles Soludo was celebrating his inauguration, and their so-called vice president, Kashim Shettima, traveled, despite the fact that Kashim Shettima is from Borno State and used to be their governor. He had to travel to Anambra State to celebrate with Charles Soludo. And the president himself and his wife traveled to United Kingdom. I have the video here. When he arrived in the United Kingdom and his welcome. Last week, one of the parliamentary officials was accusing Keir Starmer of ignoring the killing of Christians in Nigeria. No response from him. My people, we should realize this. When you are mourning a dead person, you are mourning yourself. Now that it has happened in Borno State, our Prime Minister, a man that values life, a man that knows what it means to govern and to look after your own people, he came out in this video at Biafra House in Baltimore, and he said it all. The way people are being killed, the way nobody cares, assuming that what happened in the north, Maiduguri to be precise, were to happen in Biafra land, you will see it all over the media, because the media is controlled by the Yorubas. Arise News is Yoruba, VOA is Yoruba, Channel News Yoruba, but they will not report it. They will tell you it's IPOB. If it is in Biafra land, they will say that it is IPOB. But because it is Boko Haram, the security advisor in Nigeria, Nuhu Ribadu, said that they are their brothers. Even Caliphate of Sokoto said that Boko Haram are his children, that anybody killing them is fighting Allah. So my people, you will use one little thing to know how the big one will be when it comes. The way our Prime Minister came out to send a condolence message shows you how Biafra will be when we are home, governing ourselves. You have to first of all value human life before you will be looking for anything from them. Whether good governance or bad system, human life is number one. The basic thing in life is that you are healthy, you are comfortable, and that your government is doing everything humanly possible to ensure that your life is safe. Now this will show the world how Nigeria government that sponsors terrorism value the life of their people. The vice president was not there in Borno State. You all remember when this tribal bigot, the wife of Tinubu, Sheyi Tinubu, or what's her name, when she went to America to go and tell America congressmen that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria, but she cannot go to Kwara State to pay condolence visit to people of his state or her state. She could not even tell her husband, let us go and visit the mothers and the fathers and the children that were killed in this bomb blast in Maiduguri. No, they chose that yesterday to travel to UK. Borno State is where Kashim Shettima, the so-called vice president, or call him the president of Nigeria, because Tinubu is just there to recover the money he spent in bringing Buhari into government. Kashim Shettima did not go to pay condolence visit to his people. Rather, he went to Enugu to go and drink wine. He went to Anambra and celebrate with Charles Soludo. So the world are now watching the kind of human beings we have been contending with, we Biafrans, since 1945, that they started buying our people in Jos. That was the first mass killing of Biafrans, Igbo people, burning their businesses in Jos, 1945. Until date, we are still being massacred. We are still being annihilated, and it is still being covered up. The way two of them, the vice and the president, traveled, ignoring all these hundreds of people that were killed in Borno State, is what will make any Biafran know that our existence in that region is very dangerous. Nigeria, they said, is the worst country that any Christian will be seen alive. So, Biafrans, what are we saying in effect? We need to fund our exit from Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that does not value human life. They go to your farm, destroy your crops, destroy your means of livelihood. That is what they call economic jihad. So you will be hungry. You will die with hunger and with their gun and knife. They are foot soldiers. Boko Haram. You are either dead or you live to embrace Islam and Fulanization. This is our predicament, and nobody can deny that fact. My brother Charles, I appreciate you. I welcome you. Chukwuma, thank you for joining. And my sister Eukaria and many others that are on the line, remember to click the like button, share the message so that it goes viral. Biafrans, Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria expired since how many years back? 2014. That was when Nigeria amalgamation expired. And we must fight very hard to maintain our territorial boundaries. And remember that those maintaining it, they need logistics. And it is all done by funding them. And that we want the world to recognize us. And for this to happen, our lobbyists must be paid. We don't have to come here every day talking about whether they are paid or not, but it is something that by now we should be conversant with. We should. Now, let me show you the video of Tinubu's arrival in the UK.
Landscape, particularly in a post-Brexit world where there are fractures between Britain and Europe, and also with tensions across the Atlantic. President Tinubu's job over the next couple of days will be instrumental in fostering and deepening relations between Nigeria and the UK. Now entering his car, we're going to try to get the shots. As we see President Tinubu coming right round here. Here he is, Mr. President, entering his vehicle, surrounded by a swarm of press trying to get the photo ops. and Madam First Lady escorted into the car on the other side, surrounded by security and press. An entire trail of vehicles follows behind that will trail him all the way to the hotel he will be staying at tonight. There he is, driving off, Mr. President and Madam First Lady. I'm sure you can see, I hope you can all see this clearly.
Yes, we can.
Probably it's dawning on him that what will be a interesting, exciting, and history-making next couple of days for the leader of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Unlike most political excursions, this will be a mixture of both diplomatic and political between his meetings with King Charles III, Queen Camilla, as well as the Prince and Princess of Wales, and then Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer. So while it is full of ceremony and pageantry, it's also laden with responsibility and the burden of a changing landscape where Nigeria stands on the fracture lines of an ever-changing world between generations, but with an abundance of hope that a future can be shaped for generations to come, particularly those that represent the diaspora, which the 270,000 people in Britain looking to their leader, President Tinubu, to foster the kind of future that fills them with the hope that they so desperately need. Back to you, Rotus.
Juditha, thank you so much for that as we watch President Tinubu heading out of the airport there. And we
You have all seen it. We are here to give you an authentic information at all times. Yes, at every given time, we are here to give you every news. We make any Biafran believe that we do not have anything in common with these people. We don't. So, my people, let us all watch and see what our information minister has to tell us.
Dropped. We mourn with the victims of Meduguri that were bombed by Nigerian-sponsored terrorists of Nigeria. And everybody must know that if you don't stand up now to fight and eliminate these terrorists, you may be the next place to be taken down. So it's something that everyone should know and understand. It's long overdue where you all shy away from the reality. I salute you all, and I salute my PM that just spoke, and I salute our leaders in prison. I salute our leaders that have lived before us. I salute the entire cabinet of BRJ. I salute the BDF. I salute Biafran people in the homeland, the de facto government. I salute all Biafrans globally, both those that identify with Biafra independent cause and those that shies away from the responsibility. I salute you all, and I bring you warm greetings. It is true that Nigerian government have abandoned the Nigerian people, not the Biafran people, because they don't have anything to do with the Biafran people. The Nigerian government have abandoned the Nigerian people who believed so much in them, especially now in the face of this crisis that is staring them to the face. We watched a video where the Nigerian president and its leaders, they all gather They all gather in UK to welcome Tinubu. You see the governor of Enugu. You see the governor of Lagos. You see the governor of Akwa Ibom. You see the governor of, my God, there are plenty. I think I have even lost count. All the states and ministers, then they should, and many, many other officials. The question that should come to you is, did they all relocate to UK? You see, Minister of Defense, Musa. Musa is also there in UK. There are many. All of them are there in UK. Are they going to UK to go and plan how to hand over the entire lives of the indigenous people to the hands of the terrorists? Is that what they are going there to go and do, the final handing over? Because all of them are supposed to be in the control room to control the situation report and to know what to do. They have all abandoned Nigeria and they are in UK to go for a banquet. They don't care what happens to you, whether the terrorists slaughters all of you or whether they wipe you all off. No, they don't care.
Yes, what you are watching there was the devastating effect of the bomb that was thrown in Maiduguri, while the governors who don't care about their citizens, as a very huge entourage of Nigerian officials accompanied their blood-sucking president he does not care about the life of his people. When this type of thing is happening, you will realize what our prime minister has just come to do, to pay condolence to them. And you will recall that sometimes last month, Biafrans came out in accordance with the requirement from America Congress to pass a policy, a resolution that when Biafra comes as a Christian nation, that we will not abandon our Christian brothers who are minority in the northeast, northwest, and middle belt plateau states. This is it. So Biafrans, everything we are saying and all the things we are doing is to reflect the system that Biafrans would adopt when we are finally recognized and we go home.
I want you all to do the calculation. 2012 to this very day. 2012 to this very day is how many years? 2012 to this very day is how many years? Okay. It's 14, right? That means the thing started even before Mazin Amnikan started speaking. Because the newscaster told you 17 years. So if you calculate 2012 to this very day,
14
it's
years.
14 years. What has been the proactive measures that the government put in place to take care of it? None. All right. This is when? This is 2014. 2014. So that you can understand how dying.
Now, Biafrans, what some of us does not realize or will not understand why they are always attacking Maiduguri. You all know that even though they say that Kashim Shettima is from Maiduguri, they are all foreigners. They migrated from Futajalon to the north. Maiduguri, Nupe, Gwari, and all these people, they are indigenous people. They are indigenous in that region. He does not have any feelings for them. That's why he left. As the vice president who hailed from that region, that very state in Borno State, why did he ignore them? Because they are the ones sponsoring terrorism. They want to annihilate, massacre the whole indigenous people to go and bring, because they said it in 2023 when they were campaigning to come in and start ruling Nigeria. They said to you that they are not coming to give you good roads or hospital or anything, that they are coming to Islamize you and to go and bring all Fulanis all over Africa, because Fulanis are Marudas. They are people like the gypsies. They don't have any home. They don't have any place. They move around. So they want to go and clear all these people, indigenous people in that region, Zoological Republic. And once they clear them, they will go and bring their people to go and come and resettle in those places that they are fighting. That's what they call Ruga. In Fulani, called Fufu the language. Ruga means bring your land. That's what Ruga means. So this was the devastating bomb there that happened in Maiduguri in 2014. Now history has repeated itself. They have gone yesterday to bomb Maiduguri again. And the president and vice president left Nigeria. So this is the country anybody, any Biafran sabotaging what we are doing would want to raise your own children or would want to remain and keep answering one Nigeria that is never won. If what happened yesterday in Maiduguri was to be in Biafra land, they will tell you it's IPOB. It is the ESN. It is the Brazil Republic. It is this and that. They will start giving you information. That time you will hear Efe Sabati and Rufai and all of them. They will start telling you. Somebody like Shem of Channel News, they will tell you that, yeah, it's Biafrans causing insecurity in Biafra land, in Southeast. But nobody is saying a word. Nobody.
Okay, you have seen those two videos. What should come to your mind? What are the measures that have been put to be able to stop the terrorists? None. If BRGIE did not even embark on a congressional testimony and briefing to drag Nigeria out, there wouldn't have been any hope. There wouldn't have been any hope for the Christians in Nigeria or the indigenous people in Nigeria. So BRGI succeeded in obtaining congressional backing for sanctions and restrictive designations on Nigeria. That is why you have even seen that there is a difference now. If not, nobody had known or heard about the genocide and the massacre that happens in Nigeria since 2014. Since 2002, nobody heard about it. Since 2002. It was not reported in the big media houses. The big media houses were not aware of it. The top officials in America were not aware of it. People in the West never knew about it. If BRGI did not take the bold step to make it happen, there wouldn't have been any hope that people can now when it is happening, the international media can now pick it up. Now when it is happening, the US lawmakers can now pick it up. Now when it is happening, the top celebrities in America, UK, and Europe, they can pick it up. Before, nobody heard of whenever you're massacred. Like this one that happened in Medugri. They will take it to be a normal routine, and they will not even allow it to fly to anywhere. There will be no investigation whatsoever to show ground zero of what actually happened. They will seal this place and lock this place up. They will not even allow people to go in there so that they will not take any video to put it live on air for the world to see. That is how the reportage of the genocide has been in Nigeria before now. But now there is a difference. But it wouldn't surprise you to see that Tinubu has abandoned Nigeria with some of his top leaders. They are now in UK having a banquet, while the terrorists they themselves created are now eliminating you in your sleeps. Every day there is a coordinated attack, and the government are paying them. The government are not just paying them small money, they are paying them big amount of money. Big.
Yes, Biafrans, there is something. Ndewo Chukwudi, thank you for joining us. Everyone should remember to click the like button, share the message so that it goes viral. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ife anyị na-ekwu maka ya kịta bụ ndị na-atụ bọmbụ na-egbu ndị ugwu na Meduguri. Somebody like Asari Dokubo, ọ ga-agwa gị nọ ndị Igbo na-egbu ndị Igbo, mana ọnyanwa na-egbu ndị Igbo. Nke a na-akpọ Chukwuka onye egbu ka ogini bafia. Osi nọ ndị IPOB, nọ ndị Biafra na-egbufa na ihitenansi na ihitokwa inolu. Ya bịa gwazi anyị ma ndị Biafra na-atụ bọmba na Meduguri. Thank you. I will do that for you. Thank you so much, Chukwudi. So, Biafrans, onye ọbụla ga-ejisi ike wee malụ na nnwere onwe anyị na-azọ ọ bụrụ for nothing. That guy a na-akpọ Udele ọ na-threaten onye ọ ga-egbu na onye ọma egbu, na-ekwu na ya dị ready igbu ụmụaka dị 2 years ma onye bịa na befa. Ife niile na-eme na Nigeria as a whole, including Biafra land and Oduduwa land, on the government. Look at the way they abandon the people. Obu ni ife ame na Meduguri yesterday, no na Igbo kome. That Udele adionu ka nkahu or na agwagi that no ndi Biafra, that nobody should come and preach Biafra na their area. Okpolu ndi army, the same terrorist group, Okpolu Fabia. Aga m egosi unu ebe anụnwa, ebe ndị army nọ wee na-ekwu okwu na-akọwa that na Boko Haram bụ part of them. You see? So, you will just see it and you will understand. No, Nigeria na sponsor everything. Just listen to this guy and we will take it.
In the laws of war, at the end of the day, laws of war, at the end of the day, the Boko Haram fighters are still considered as Nigerians.
Unanuge.
They may have erred, and they will definitely account for whatever they have done. Are we saying, on account of the fact that they are Nigerians, if we have the opportunity to rehabilitate them, we should not? And I think...
Have you heard it? Nigeria government, Nigerian army, they know that these terrorists are the ones causing all this insecurity, and they will rehabilitate them, pay them money for killing innocent citizens, and they will rehabilitate them and put them in the army. But those who want to free themselves, Nigeria government does not want it. They don't want it. They don't want anybody to talk about dividing Nigeria, so that they will continue to decimate and kill people as much as they want using the military. This is just one out of many other military coming to tell you about Boko Haram and the way they have been pardoned and rehabilitated, infused into military.
that is what went into the thinking of the defense secretaries some years ago, which was also bought by the federal government and the Borno state government to arrive at the issue of the Borno model. So we take your observation seriously, and I can assure you that that review will be done, and you will hear our new operational directives.
These very senior military, they are the ones that takes money. They are paid. When they are also paid, they will infuse these terrorists into army, train them and send them to Southeast. And they will go and import new terrorist group. Gumi will be rearing them. Yes, this is what goes on. And nobody is saying a word about it.
Big amount of money is what the government of Nigeria are paying the terrorists. Here you can see one of it, that the government of Nigeria do well to pay the terrorists. 7.7 billion naira on Borno Boko Haram rehabilitation in 21 months as bombing persists. This is the same Medugri, the same Borno state where the bombing of people happened yesterday. And this is where the terrorists are highly paid. This is the Nigerian government that you see.
Yes, when they go to America, they will be denying that there is no genocide, no Christian massacre. But why do you sponsor terrorist group? Why do you pay them so much money? This man is a governor of a state paying Boko Haram 7.7 billion. Assuming he's a governor, assuming Alex Oti or what's his name, Pete Amba, or even Charles Soludo decides today to call IPOB as the addressors or Biafra Republic government in exile and say to them, I want to give you 7.7 billion. You all know how much that is when you convert it to dollar. These are the things that goes on that makes us come to talk to our people, preach to our people, to donate and fund our own government. We now have a government in exile so that we will have sufficient to deal with our recognition and our security in our homeland.
That is why God will continue to punish Nigeria and punish every Igbo politician that has their hand in the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the imprisonment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. If you are Igbo politician and your hand is in it, God will punish you, punish your children, punish your family, punish your generation, punish your village, punish everything that has linkages to you, that glorifies you. Whoever knows about it and then glorifies you. Yes, that is why I am driving into another point now in this very broadcast. I salute everybody. They will from here. I'm going into a different thing now in this very broadcast because today's broadcast is going to be it dey pain me o gaga. It dey pain me o gaga. It's not going to last too long, but it dey pain me o gaga. Now, I want to go to the video of Sunday Igboho. So, I want to go to the video of Sunday Igboho. Yes, here is the video of Sunday Igboho. And I'm going to make a statement here. If you are in any way a Biafran and you are attacking Sunday Igboho, it means you are very stupid, honestly. If you are attacking Sunday Igboho and you are a Biafran, you are attacking Sunday Igboho for supporting Tinubu, his own brother, for supporting Tinubu, for supporting Nigeria under Tinubu, his own brother, you are very stupid. You know why you are stupid? I will explain why you are stupid. Let me open the video. I will explain why I say you are stupid. Yes. Before you start attacking Sunday Igboho for telling you that anybody that brings banner of Atiku, banner of Peter Obi, or banner of any other political party to Yoruba land, that he go take in head carrier. Before you start attacking Sunday Igboho, ask yourself a question: what has happened to you first? That's why I say, if you are attacking Sunday Igboho, you are very stupid. On his political campaign supporting Tinubu, if you are attacking Sunday Igboho, you are the most stupid person on this earth. Yes. Because the best person you need to be happy with now is Sunday Igboho. Do you know what it means? That Nigerian terrorist government wanted to kill you. And then your elders, your brothers, your sisters, your Yoruba politicians, somebody like Tinubu, somebody like Obasanjo, they all came together and stormed Nigerian government, and they say, we are in Nigerian politics. Yes, but when it comes to Oduduwa nation, you cannot kill our brother for Oduduwa nation and then we will stand and watch you. They selected themselves behind the scene. Tinubu was the person heading it. They sent Obasanjo to go to Benin Republic, or whether Benin or Niger Republic, to make sure they did not deport or extradite or extraordinary rendition Sunday Igboho to Nigeria. This is the work and the game that they played. So I ask you, before you start attacking Sunday Igboho, verify yourself first and ask yourself, what has Sunday Igboho done that you want to attack him? What has Sunday Igboho done that you want to attack him? Sunday Igboho is paying back his brothers for the good that they did for him. Yes. If Sunday Igboho is to succeed in the Oduduwa nation, it is this same Yoruba elders, this same Yoruba brothers, this same Yoruba youth, this same Yoruba women that will make him succeed. They are the one that gave him all the support. And then when fire and brimstone came on his head, when they wanted to cut his head off, his brothers and sisters, his uncles, they did not abandon him. They came forth, they fought, they fight with everything they had to make sure they get Sunday Igboho out of trouble, to make sure nobody harm Sunday Igboho. They fought very hard. The Tinubu that you see as the president today played a vital role to make sure that Sunday Igboho was not extradited to Nigeria under Buhari's watch. Now, when Tinubu now got into power, another thing they did is that the Yorubas obligated him that you must remove your brother's name from list of terrorists or wanted person to be killed in Nigeria. He did it.
Now, Biafrans, what is happening today is just like a reminder to us. Let me tell my people the truth. You see, our problem today, we Biafrans or we Igbos, our problem remains disunity. Somebody like Asari Dokubo, he is an Igbo man that was born in Ikwere land or Ijo land. He denied his originality because of the money he will be getting from the Fulanis, from the oil that is in his own father's land, our father's land. Now, the one called Udele, he is part of us, but he has denied everything that he was with Biafrans when he was in Turkey before he was deported. And I'm not going to tell you people why he was deported. The reason behind his deportation, I'm not going to go there. But he is currently boasting how he will buy or kill anybody that brings Biafra to their land. But he is there. He is not deaf. Hearing the Fulanis that they want to Islamize the whole Nigeria, including him in Biafra land. These ones, plus the governors, they are playing to the side of their enemies. But look at the Yorubas. They always rally round, even though Tinubu is not originally a Yoruba man. But for the fact that he lived there, grew up there, speaks the language, marry one of them, they are all behind him. Even sometimes I will be thinking, why don't Onyendu accept all this money that they are offering him? Go and sit down and leave us. Let us continue with this fight. Let him take the money. Go and rest. Give himself peace. So that those of us who are really very eager to get Biafra, let us fight on. Let him take the money from Nigeria government and go and have his own peace. Biafra is for all of us. It does not belong to any individual. Because if any family should be claiming Biafra, it should be the Ojukwu's family and Effiong, his deputy, during the Nigeria-Biafra war. So, what am I trying to say? The way Sunday Igboho is now threatening other political parties coming to their Yoruba land, what he will do to them is a payback to his brother, so-called brother Tinubu that release him and not allow Fulanis to mess about with him. It is the same Fulanis that detained Mazi Nnamdi Kanu using the Southeast governors are the ones that stretched their hand and detained our prime minister, our first prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, in Finland, using the European. Today now you have seen that they have all converged in the UK to tighten up their relationship. So Biafrans, we are not children. We are all matured, sensible adults. We should do the needful. Every teaching you are hearing from this platform, everything you are hearing from my information minister, it is all to sharpen your mind. Learn how to be united with your own brother. Support our prime minister to get this Biafra for you by copying from our counterparts, the Yorubas. Because Yorubas are also trapped in this zoological republic called Nigeria. Ndewo Onyinye, thank you so much. And Williams, I appreciate you people. Thank you, and remember to click the like button. So, Biafrans, every video we show you here is to educate you so that you have a rethink how you see yourselves. We cannot achieve this by one going this left hand side, the other one going this way, not being united, not working consensuously as one people, not supporting our government in exile. Biafrans, see it this way. We have a lot of things to do with money, but the question is, do we have the money? And the answer is no. We don't have the money. We cannot leave this for our prime minister alone. He cannot deal with it. Nigeria has money. They are selling our oil. They are mortgaging the life of the citizens. Yes. So, Biafrans, we need everyone to be hands on deck.
They did it. That is called remember your identity first. Remember your father and brother and mother first and sister. Remember your Yoruba nation first. They remember. They also told Tinubu, remove Showore from the list and remove him from prison. He also did it. They now play political game. They say, okay, just keep the passport. Let it be as if we don't just free him like that. Keep the passport. That's why you see Showore. Showore now have the liberty of paramolating the entire country. Showore is now the one leading any protest that needs to happen. And then you say that you are not seeing what is happening.
Yes, Biafrans, let me tell you all this. Let me tell you people this. You see this visit by the, what's his name? Nigeria President Tinubu to UK. It is like two types of visit. One is to strengthen their allegiance to Britain and British to review their vows to support Fulanis using the Yorubas, because that is the template. That is what it is. They will renew that vow And they will tell them, because maybe, they are watching closely. The Fulanis are no longer in support of Tinubu, because they said that Tinubu allowed America to come and bomb their brothers, the terrorists, because they are all Fulanis all over Africa. They are in Libya, they are in Mali, they are in Cameroon, they are in Nigeria, they are everywhere. They are in Ghana. Fulanis are littered all over Africa, even Burkina Faso. If you go there, you will see Fulani. Senegal, you will see Fulani. Mauritania, Fulanis are there. Because Baba Ahmed is from Fulani. You know that the guy that was deputizing P2B in 2023 campaign election or election campaign, he is from Mauritania, a Fulani man. So they want to do everything. Now they might be settling them again, because it looks like the war now is going to be between Fulani and the Yorubas. If you don't understand, because in politics, they say there is no permanent enemy, no permanent friend, but permanent interest. This is what is playing out here. Yorubas don't leave their brothers, whether you like it or not. Ndewo Kechukwu, thank you. So, Biafrans, we should learn how to stand by our own. In as much as Onyendu is in prison, we are all crying for his imprisonment. We are not happy. Mazi Simon Ekpa is there. We are not happy. Our first prime minister, the way that Nigeria imprisoned them, but we must learn how to support our own. We must learn how to support our own. Now we have Mazi Ogechukwu Nkele, His Excellency, the Prime Minister, second Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. We have to learn from Sunday Igboho, from Tinubu, the way he released his brothers. But the Southeast governors will not release Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will not release Mazi Simon Ekpa, because they want to please their Fulani masters. And what Tinubu came to do is to strengthen that relationship between them and their supporters. That is it. What else? Why are they here? Why are they in UK? Strengthening position. Strengthening position.
The Yorubas are showing you what it means not to betray their own. Yes, that is what they are showing you. If you are Igbo man who betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who betrayed Biafra, who is still betraying Biafra till today, who betrayed Mazi Simon Ekpa, who put him inside prison, who is betraying the BDF and betraying the Biafran people in the homeland, who betrayed Ojukwu and Philip Effiong, all of you that are working. Those of you that gathered, you wrote letter, you sent to the European Commission. You sent to the President of European Union in Europe that the President of European Union should pack all Biafrans that identify with Biafra Republic government in Israel, and they should put them in prison. They should send them out of Europe. This is what Igbo man did. This is what you people did that call yourself IPOB. That is what you did to put Mazi Simon Ekpa in prison. You called us all criminals, scammers. You said you acted under the instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu Ntakanu, Emmanuel Kanu, Ejiofor, and some of the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then the IPOBDOS. Then the now All Igbo Congress, Waneze Ndibo, Avid Group, Ambassador Nonsense, a Rising Group. They pack all of them themselves. Oh, this is what you people did. So that you can kill Mazi Simon Agba and kill Biafra government in exile. Why? Because of your hatred that it is not you. Why should it be Simon? It is not you. Why should it be Biafra government in exile? Because Simon used just few years to bring people together, and then they came all together, and then they had a government, and then they are moving with step, then they are doing exploit in Washington, D.C. Prime Minister Okechukwu Nkere is there with Elias and Dabiri in Washington, D.C., doing exploit. And you people are so angry that we have gone very far. So, when Sunday Igboho is reciprocating the love and affection for Tinubu during his political campaign now, and you are calling him names, you are actually the biggest fool. Yes. This is not about Yoruba or Sunday Igboho being a betrayal or being a chameleon. No, this is not about being a chameleon. This is about paying back good for the good that was done for you.
Yes.
Yes. I want to ask all of you, if Sunday Igboho was to be allowed to be put into prison or was bundled like they bundled Martin Amdekan and brought down by Fulanis, what will be his fate today? His fate will be like Martin Amdekan, right? And maybe he's not even going to be a Yoruba man that will be the president of Nigeria. Yes. But do you see the political game? They played the game well. His brothers rose up and fought for him, while our own brothers, they rose up to fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to send him to prison. So you should be singing the praises of Sunday Igboho today. Yes, sing the praises of Sunday Igboho for having kingsmen and brothers and sisters who do not betray him, which him himself is not also betraying them in return. In return, he's paying them back good for good because they paid him good for his good that he sacrificed by going to fight for Oduduwa nation. So if you are amongst the people that is castigating Sunday Igboho, you should be seeing yourself as a fool. Yes, because you that is castigating Sunday Igboho, you are a Biafran. You are Igbo like me, right? But you watch and see your own brothers bring terrorists to come and kill you. You watch and see your governors shut down your market, destroy your lands because of Biafra. But you don't see any Yoruba governor shutting down their market or shutting down their villages or blocking anywhere because their people are doing Oduduwa nation. No, you don't see them do that. You don't see any governor or minister of Yoruba land fighting against Yoruba nation. No. Instead, when they are having their meeting, they are singing the Yoruba nation national anthem. That is what they are singing. They don't sing Nigerian anthem. They sing Yoruba nation anthem when the Yoruba Southwest governors are having their meeting. That is how united and how they understand what they want and what they must stand for. You cannot come out to betray them or to defeat them. No, they are the one that will stand to defeat you. Yes, they will play the politics when it is time to favor their own. They will favor their own. You cannot come and use them to favor your pocket or to favor yourself. So, if you are castigating Sunday Igboho, you should be ashamed of yourself. Yes, go and castigate yourself. Go and castigate all the Igbo governors and senators and ministers who are destroying our lives, who are bringing Operation Python Dance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Operation Udoka, Operation Udokachi, Operation this, Operation that, bringing Tiger Base, killing Biafrans, harvesting organs, and going after BDF because of Biafra. Those are the people you need to be angry with. And when Sunday Igboho said he doesn't want to see any flag or any flyer that they say the flyer belongs to Atiku or it belongs to Peter Obi, or it belongs to any other party in Yoruba land, he is absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I support him. Yes. Since you all betrayed your own Biafra, yes, and you betrayed your own leaders, you betray every effort that is coming up to the restoration of Biafra. Peter Obi, Peter Obi, you are working for a UK government. Peter Obi, you're working for UK government so that they can be able to destroy Biafra the more. They brought you up during the 2023 elections to destroy Biafra. They did not bring you for you to become president of Nigeria, but just to come and destroy Biafra. You gladly came because they gave you a mandate. You came, you played the card. At the end of the day, you collected your money. You went away. Now, in 2026, you are out again to play the card of 2027. No. Sunday Igboho has sent a very good message. Carry out your nonsense of obedience. Now, with the umbrella of ADC, go Yoruba land, you go use your head, carry on. Yes, Sunday Igboho has given you the warning. Since you could not defend your own brother, but rather you work to destroy your own brother, you sell him out. You work, everything you work, all your plan and effort was to make sure you destroy your own brother.
Yes, Biafrans.
That Mazen Namdekano is in prison today. It is Peter Obi. Yes. That the terrorists are coming into your lands today to eliminate people, it is Peter Obi. That the terrorists gain ground to bring all these people to come to your lands today, it is Peter Obi and all the other politicians that are from Biafra territory. They embolden and give the courage that you can bring the terrorists, come and crush Biafran people, they will not do anything. Yes, we are the politicians in the East, we stand our ground, we can do this and do that. That they can bring Operation Python down and kill many of you in Biafra land. It is people like Peter Obi. Because when they are in the political stage, they don't speak in favor of the Biafran people. They want to speak in favor of one Nigeria. They don't speak in favor of Biafran people. They want to speak in favor of one Nigeria. But when the Yorubas go, when the Fulanis and the Hausas go, they speak in the favor of their people. They don't want to be politically correct. They speak to tell you that this is what the people of the North want. This is what the people of Yoruba land want. But in Biafra land, when these idiots go, they want to play the card of Nigeria. They will be reading manifesto of what they will do in the North, not what they will do in Biafra land. No. You see, the best way to deal with some of you is to use stone and stone some of you. Yes, some of you politicians that will be coming to do political campaign. And remember that this nonsense election does not exist in Biafra land. There is no Nigerian political scam in Biafra land. Don't try it and don't bring it to Biafra land because you cannot jail Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because of Biafra. And then you expect to conduct elections of one Nigeria inside Biafra land. It is not done. We reject it in totality. So all of you should be reminded. Like Sunday Igboho has warned you people, we are also reminding you people and warning you people in Biafra land as well. That Biafra land is not the place for you all to come with this nonsense now. And anybody that does so, the same way where Sunday Igboho say, if una carry and come, una go collect woto. Now the same way when I go collect woto for Biafra side. Make all of una take the message and understand that the same way where Sunday Igboho say, una go collect woto, when una carry and come Yoruba land, una go also collect woto, when una carry and come Biafra land. Yes. It's a very big shame that you destroy Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you destroy Mazi Simon Ekpa, You want to end Biafra. Then you want to come and do political campaign. Sunday Igboho, which his own brothers and sisters, which his own Tinubu did not destroy. I want to ask you, if Tinubu had destroyed Sunday Igboho before, when Nigeria wanted to destroy Sunday Igboho, if Tinubu had joined Nigeria to destroy Sunday Igboho, what would have happened to Sunday Igboho today? Would Sunday Igboho be supporting Tinubu from inside prison? No! Sunday Igboho need to be outside to support Tinubu. Yes. If it is time for the Yoruba nation to pause and support Tinubu for the next 12 years or 8 years, let them do it. After they finish do it, when they see that the time of Yorubas is over, let them go back and carry their flag of Oduduwa nation. And when they have one voice, one mind, one idea, all of them supporting each other, and they don't want to destroy or sabotage their Yoruba nation, they will all get it unanimously. Yes. But you now that wants to do what? You want to sabotage Biafra as a Biafran. Then you want to go and support Oduduwa, and you want to go and support the Fulanis. You want to go and support Nigeria. God no go allow you drink water, make that water pass your throat.
Yes, Biafrans, wonderful people, lovers of freedom, you are hearing our information minister. Before I go into that, I have to welcome my sisters. Doris, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Mary Ndewo, thank you so much. You are always supporting the media. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to click the like button, share the message so that it goes viral, my people. You see what our information minister is doing, my people, is fantastic. This teaching, this lecture, this awareness that he's creating is all we need. Knowing your brothers, be your brother's keeper, be your sister's keeper, loving your own as you love yourself. Sunday Igboho is now reminding an elderly man like Peter Obi that he should go and sit down and should not come to Yoruba land to campaign for election. Do you people know the camp Peter Obi is? Peter Obi is in the camp of the Fulanis, ADC, African Democratic Congress Party, because the Fulanis are now indirectly fighting the Yorubas. Why? Because they believe that Tinubu supported America to bomb their brothers. Hello, Ikuku Chukundewo, late comer. You are welcome. I appreciate all of you. Ndewonu, thank you for joining. Yorubas, one good thing about them, they stick like this with their own. They stick like this. The Biafran politicians, Igbo politicians, they were the ones that the Fulanis used to detain Onyendu. Because when our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was brought back from Kenya, okay, depending on where you are, okay, thank you. When he was abducted, Malami said that if they had known, they would have instructed those people in Kenya to buy him there. Malami, you all know that there was a time when they started this fight among themselves. Somebody like Nasser El-Rufai asked Ribadu, why did you go to Poland to buy a poisonous substance? That was the same substance they used Mkpaye no Bida Ama Alafia for leaking their secret. Fulanis, they are like this. Yorubas, they are like this. But Igbos, onye ọbụla ewelu na-abọ ka ọkụkọ, na-abọ sasị ife a na-eme. Southeast governors, they were the ones responsible for Onyendu's rendition. They were the ones responsible for Mazi Simon Ekpa's detention. They may not do it by themselves, but they will contract those who will do it on their behalf. Now, the issue is not just the detention of our leaders, but the one you have now. How are you supporting him? How are we supporting him? Mazi Ogenkere really don't need your financial support. It is the government in exile, Biafra Republic government in exile, that you have to sponsor in order to help the man leading it to be successful and for us to be recognized. That's the only thing we need now. Granted that we have volunteers, men who are securing our land, but do we have anyone to recognize you? That's the struggle. That's the fight. If you look at this picture very well, you will see Peter be there. Because Sunday Igboho has threatened his party never to come to their land, Yoruba land, to campaign. They are campaigning for Tinubu. So when we are saying something or doing something, think about it. You have to think, why are these people stressing on this? Togetherness. Fulanis are together. But P2B will always weigh in to go and join them. Leaving Apga, which was the one that our supreme leader Ojukwu formed, P2B jumped. He jumped the guns and crossed the carpet. Nobody is holding him. But Ojukwu, Gwalia, Boyono, Nime Katara Apga, you will never win any election. And he swore. So that swearing that he gave, I don't know how to call it now. He swore to Ojukwu. So that is like a covenant between him and Ojukwu. But he's the one betraying it. We all remember when he was a governor, how he killed and threw our Masob boys, our brothers, into Ezu River. And that is what he's still doing till tomorrow. P2B Bagadi na Wofe. All the governors in Southeast, the one they call Southeast, we are Biafrans. They are all working for the Fulanis. And why Tinubu has to come to UK or to tighten up that relationship, to make a fresh promise, because no anyị nwa bụ Biafra ka ndị nwa bekee na-eli wee na-ebu. We are the blood running in their veins. Our death mean anything to these people. During the war, a man a na-akpọ Harold Wilson, ọ sị na ya keara ma Biafra niile ma anyị nwụsịrị, as long as ndị befa na-enweta oil na Biafra land, no ebe his own interest in it. So our life does not matter to them. That's why Tinubu ji wee kpolu all the governors, even Akpabio is there in the list with his wife. We ignore the Medugri, Biaba London, to strengthen that principle and policy. But we Biafrans, what are we doing? Kita nu America, jigodo fu anya na-ene anyị, na-achị accommodate anyị nwa. What are we doing? Kedu ife anyị na-eme? What are we doing? Now, There was this guy. Let me see if I will find it. I think he's a Muslim or something. He said something about the government in Nigeria. And I was listening to it. I was listening to it. I said to myself, these guys, you know, no, let me see. Let me see where I can find it. Because a man like P2B should know he's not a child anymore, that his people are being massacred. But ask me, when we are being massacred, does P2B ever open his mouth? The answer is no. But go to Twitter now. He has tweeted, or parallel facts. He has tweeted there his condolence to people of Maiduguri. Iwe na-ajụ onwe gị isi ọ dịkwa ndị agadi ya nọ na Biafra land, the elderly people and the semi-elderly people. Ị na-ajụ onwe gị isi ozukwa mfe oke. Peter Obi nwanne ya bụkwa reverend. Nwanne ya chiri echichi n'ụka bụrụ either a reverend sister or a reverend father or both. But ọ na-eso ndị na-eke turban n'isi, na-egwuru fani, na waterlufa plant ka e wee decimate a Biafra that brought him to political limelight. Because Ojukwu Apga, ndị Igbo vote ulie, o wee bata na political arena, wee na-agbazi left, right and center, na score lufa goal. This is what goes on. So we need to understand this. You have to support your own. Onye nwere support for Mazi Ogenkere, onye nwa bụrụ a freedom fighter. Because at all times, we require and we need a leader. Onye anyị ya ga na-aga like this, man, what to do for Biafrans and what not to do, how to advise you what you should do and what you should not do. Biafra is for all of us. It's not a private business or family business. No. If Edika Biafra can see soldier go, soldier come. Barrack remains. Soldier go, soldier comes. Obulu no fonye guard down. Another person will rise up to lead. And lead directly and for you to follow and support. We have our website here. You go there, you donate. Nobody is holding you. It's 24/7 on and is on the public domain. World Wide Web, www. You go there and click biafrarepublicgovernment.org and you will see anything you want to see. This is our teaching. This is the doctrine. Using Sunday Igboho as a template. He is now supporting his brother because his brother supported him and released him. What of Biafrans? All the governors, they are all working for the Fulanis. That's why Tinubu came to UK yesterday. Kobia kwa titan or not. But ndị be anyị, not nka ọ na titan bụ n'isi. O ife fanabia ba ime gịnị? Fanabia Britain ime gịnị? O ijikọtakwa. Ke nkwucha. Anyị nwa kedu nka inwe? The one we have, the people we are working with, are you not going to donate and show them, come together, that we are one? We are one.
You go die while drinking that water. God punish all of you. Yes. Because since you think that it is for you to betray, that is the best thing for you to do. I am so happy to see that Sunday Bowu is sending this warning to all of you. Yes. Carry down your madness. After you don't betray Nnamdi Kanu, put them for inside prison. Carry that madness. Come go Yoruba land, make we see. So that they will let you know that this is not Biafra land. Where you have a man that has harnessed everything, put his life on the line, and was ready to make sure everybody unite for us to get Biafra. Then Nigerian terrorists say they want to kill him. Then you people, Biafra politicians, are the ones that actually pave way for his kidnap. You people are actually the ones that sell him out. And even after they have kept him in prison in Nigeria for over 4 years, you people are the ones that still sign paper for him to be sentenced to death and life imprisonment. And then after you do it, you want to come out and do political party while he dies inside prison. Hey! Oh my God. Una get mine, oh. Biafra politicians, Igbo politicians, una get mine, honestly. Una get mine.
They get mine though.
Una get mine. And now because some people were supposed to take care of una, they dine with una, they eat with una, they collect money from una. That is why. That's why they cannot deal with you people. Because if they are not dining with you people and eating with you people and collecting money from you people, why wouldn't they take you people out of the way? Yes. Because you can't be dining and eating with the same Nigerian politicians and then be ready to take them out. No. If you were not dining with them, you will take them out as an enemy, which you have seen. But since you're dining with them, you don't want to take them out. That is why some of you are still walking about the streets, making noise everywhere. But the day those that are ready to take people out are ready, when I not go hear something again now. Boko Haram are taking people out every day. Is Nigeria not still continuing? See, they continue. As they take people out, nobody they go UK, go do banquet. As they do banquet, can any of you stop them from doing the banquet in UK? No, you can't stop them. Okay? So God will raise men that will take care of some of you so that you will not come out again to do nonsense. Yes. What a shame. You send Martin Nnamdi to prison. Now you come out to do political campaign. And then as Sunday Bowu is warning you people, all of you get angry. Some people say, ethnic bigotry. Now we speak English. Ethnic bigotry. Ethnic bigotry. Now they speak English, Abi? Now English bigotry now be the best English. Oh, tribal bigotry. Oh, now we speak English well. Yorubas were not tribal bigotry when their brother needed their brother. They stood for their brother. They all gathered and make sure their brother will not be destroyed or killed. They gathered to make sure their brother will not be dragged to prison. They gathered to make sure their brother will not be taken by Fulani terrorists.
Yes.
Abi?
And
That time when I don't remember it.
When they are telling you that Sunday Igboho was released, what would have come into your mind? In Sunday Igboho's house, 2 soldiers were killed. But in Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house, it was the soldiers that came there to kill the people. Ndewo, my sister, thank you for joining us. Yesterday, my phone was all, I don't know what happened. I clicked and clicked and clicked to join and speak. It was very difficult. I was writing you message. I don't know whether the messages were getting to you. I needed help. Ndewo, thank you for joining us. Biafrans, when we are telling you something relating to fighting together, becoming one with one another, look at P2B here. Look at him. P2B is not a child anymore. He is older than Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho is showing appreciation to the man that spared his life. But these ones, the governors, Igbo politicians, they will rally round bundle their brother into life imprisonment so that the Fulanis will welcome them, so that the Fulanis will accept them, regardless of the fact that the Fulanis are foreigners. So I call this visit of Tinubu in the UK a visit to strengthen their policies that an Igbo man should never be allowed to rule Nigeria, because Nigeria being the footstool of the Europeans and Biafrans being the ones, the goose that lays the golden egg, which they come to milk and make their own citizens comfortable, you are not allowed to rule Nigeria, because they believe that if an Igbo man rules Nigeria, Biafrans will go. That is the visit of yesterday. Abandoning your citizens that were being slain. While Tinubu, all of them with his wife and the Speaker of the House, Akpabio, all the governors that they picked, maybe Hope Uzodinma, that came to London to strengthen the ties. Shetima, who came from that Borno state, even though he is not originally a Borno man, he is from Futajalon. Maybe his own father settled in Borno. He could not go to pay condolence visit to his brothers. While Tinubu is in London, Shetima is with Peter, what's his name? Charles Soludo in Anambra, enjoying. What does it show to you, Biafrans? That you must work together. Nobody is a child anymore. It is only a child that you can tell come out of the sun, because the child has no judgment of his own. But our dogs, we have been clamoring on Biafrans coming together. Come and donate so that we will have sufficient fund to govern this Biafra Republic government in exile. This is all we need, my people. We need it. Togetherness. That's what we need. Because this visit of yesterday to the UK means a lot in the midst of insecurity in Nigeria. Just like Harold Wilson said during the war, that they don't care about the death of Biafrans. That same policy and principle is still working. And that's what they came yesterday to tighten up. Otherwise, why will they be coming to the UK? What are they coming to do? If not to strengthen the principles and all the policies. Because they now see that this next war will be within Fulani and Yoruba. Because Fulani have formed ADC, while APC is being supported by the Yorubas. So as the information minister said, we like that oneness or fight between them to continue. Let it continue, because it will work for our own benefit.
That time when I don't remember say Yoruba they sabotage. Between Yoruba now and you, who is sabotaging? When Yoruba are standing their ground for their own brother. You now, you're the one killing Biafrans. It's not Yoruba that is killing Biafrans. So it is you that is killing Biafrans. You're the one that is bringing the terrorists to come and kill Biafrans. You're the one that signed paper that they should send Mazin to prison, that nothing will happen. You're the one that is bringing Operation Python dance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in different names. You're the wait. I saw Ijele moving with Nigerian Army, Police, and Air Force and Navy in Biafra land, opening Ogunigwe bullet. I want to ask, is that a Yoruba man that is doing that thing? No, it's not a Yoruba man. No. He's Ijele. What is the name you call him? Ijele. He's a Biafran person. No, be so. He's Igbo person, right? Is that a Yoruba man that is doing it? Is that a Yoruba man that is sabotaging Biafra? Okay. Tomorrow now go speak grammar. Continue speaking grammar. Now send Martin and Kano to prison. Now see the bring terrorists come and kill Biafrans in the homeland. But you don't see where Yorubas are doing this. Yorubas can protect their own. So any of you that is attacking Sunday, go and think very well whether you get sense. Go and think whether you get sense. Sunday Igboho was protected by these same politicians of his own community. He was not protected by politicians of Biafra or Igbo land. No, he was protected by Tinubu. Tinubu helped him. Obasanjo helped him, and all the elders and governors and ministers, even the governor of Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, was also there. All of them, they put their heads together to make sure nothing happened to Sunday Igboho.
Yes. Let me tell you, Biafran, something. You see this Sunday Igboho, he is a stark illiterate. A stark illiterate. He does not speak one A in English. But his people loved him. Even Wole Soyinka, the man that won Nobel Prize for his being a poet or whatever he is a writer. They all valued him. But if it is you people, in Igbo land, are you educated? Can you speak English? He doesn't know this, he doesn't know that. Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that speaks very good English. Do you people appreciate it? Mazi Simon Ekpa, a barrister. Do you people appreciate him? No. They are blocking your chances of going to get stipend from the Fulanis. Pocket money. From your own oil proceed. Being controlled by foreigners. Tinubu, a foreigner. Gumi, a foreigner. Kashim Shetima, a foreigner. All these foreigners are ruling you people, giving you your vomit to eat, and you are making it to look very okay. Terrorism has been acceptable by Nigerians. And some of the governors, with people like Udele, they are supporting terrorism because they will not say a word about what they are doing in anywhere. It was only our Prime Minister I have seen that came out on a national broadcast to condone with these people that were killed, while Tinubu is thousands of miles away from his citizens. This is it, my people. There's a memo that an Igbo man should not be allowed to rule Nigeria. From the colonial masters, from the owners of Nigeria, Lord Lugard and Flora Shaw, they gave you that name and even gave you 100 years when it will expire, and it expired in 2014. Yet you people are still serving them. This is the thing. So, Biafrans, we are not going to keep moping like dead bodies. Other Nigerians, they have accepted terrorism as a normal way of life. A normal way of life.
Do you understand the role they played? They all came together. They all came together to make sure nothing happened to Sunday Igboho. Then you people now, Uzodimma, Alex Oti, Soludo, Peter Obi, Inanya Barebe, Osita Osinaso. All of you, you all came together. Oh, sign the paper. Send him to prison, send him to death, to sentence, jail him, life imprisonment. Nothing will happen. Is it not the Igbos in Biafra line? Is it not Biafra? They will only make noise, they will not do anything. Because many of them are already dining with Nigerian government. So now when you see Sunday Igboho giving you people warning when they cry, no, Sunday Igboho, please do more political campaign for Tinubu. Sunday Igboho should do more political campaign for Tinubu. And nobody, nobody should stop Tinubu from doing his Nigerian president. There is something you need to understand here. On a general note, Biafrans should understand that having Peter Obi as president of Nigeria will not do you any good. Having Atiku will not do you any good. But having Tinubu as the president of Nigeria will do you a very big good. Yes, a very big good. Because when you look at the pace of things, since Tinubu became the president of Nigeria with the Muslim ticket that came in, haven't you seen how far Biafra has gone, the level Biafra has attended, the awareness Biafra has achieved, the height Biafra has gone, the connections Biafra has gotten? As Nigeria is in chaos every day, Biafra is rising high. As Tinubu's policies is tearing Nigeria apart, Biafra is rising to its recognition gradually. Every policy that Tinubu is putting into order, it is, on the other end, uplifting and projecting Biafra. It is bringing Biafra up to the fore. It is making Biafra to be seen as the alternative means. It is bringing the balkanization of Nigeria into the table. Biafra Republic government in exile took Nigeria to the US Congress. And after the message was delivered, the US lawmakers took the petition and the requests and recommendations very seriously. They acted very swiftly. And within days, you saw designation of Nigeria as CPC. You saw sanctions on Nigeria in different ways. You saw different high tariffs on Nigeria. The next you saw was the striking of the terrorists in Nigeria. So the more Tinubu is implementing policies and remaining with this Muslim ticket in Nigeria, it is a very good ideology for Biafra. So you need to promote Tinubu to continue to work for Nigeria. Yes, because as he continues to work for Nigeria, Nigeria is tearing apart and it is getting to the brink of the breakup. By so doing in proxy, Biafra is gaining momentum. If you bring Peter Obi inside or bring Atiku, you will not have this scale of attendance of Biafra.
Now, Biafrans, in adding to what my information minister is saying, we all have to realize that, when Obasanjo was the president of Nigeria, that was when the Fulanis, because they always have it like a contract, that was when the Fulanis made him to enshrine Sharia into law. And he did. Now, Tinubu has come. The contract is to enshrine terrorism into the law. Do not say a word. That was why Tinubu has to ignore the terrorism, the bombing of Maiduguri yesterday, and traveled, because he contracted with them not to say a word while they fight to Islamize and Fulanize Nigeria. Tinubu only came there to fill his pocket, because once he came in, he said, I'm going to be the oil minister. And Shetima said, I'm going to be in charge of security. so that he will be using people like Ribadu and Matawale to control their brothers in terrorism arena. So when Sharia came, it became the law in Nigeria under Obasanjo. And now terrorism is another law under Tinubu. Because these Fulanis will always contract the Yorubas, give them conditions and terms of allowing them to rule Nigeria. This is it. So, as my information minister is saying, as long as they are ruling, and the American government has told them, this Sharia and the blasphemy laws has to be curtailed or removed completely. They said no, that they are not going to do it. Even the northern leaders, they are warning America that they don't want Nigeria to be divided. So they want Sharia to keep working for them as a means of controlling the whole country. But we Biafrans, we are not part of it. Let me play this video and listen to this guy. I think he's a Muslim, but I don't know his name. But just listen.
Unity, sacrosanct. Northern leaders want Trump. A company of Northern leaders held a meeting and they have issued a very stern warning to Donald Trump, telling him that they do not support Nigeria breakup and that unity of Nigeria is sacrosanct. I watched them on TV reading the communique, and then I quizzed myself a few questions. And what were the questions I asked myself? The political leaders of Benue State, Plateau State, and Southern Kaduna, all of the other states whose terrain, geographical space, have been under attack for quite a long time. People whose states have been bleeding for quite a long time. Part of the meeting is the Benue State Governor part of the meeting. Is the Plateau State Governor part of the meeting? What about the Southern Kaduna political leaders? Are they all part of that same meeting? Because I do not think that if I have to be the governor of my state, knowing what has been happening for quite a long time to my people, I will be able to sit down in such a gathering with such a people to discuss the unity of Nigeria. Unity on what basis? I want to let you know that there are only three things involved here. Firstly, is that they want this unity in order for them to advance their selfishness that is predicated on incurable greed. I repeat, they want this unity in order for them to advance their selfishness that is predicated on incurable greed. When I mean greed to the highest level that has no parallel anywhere.
Are you people understanding this guy? The meeting of the elders of the North, and he was questioning whether other states were in alliance with them in that meeting for Nigeria to remain one. And he is equating it with greed, self-centeredness, tribalism. I am a Fulani man. Gumi, all of them, Sokoto Caliphate. And the guy is questioning, are other tribes part of that meeting that are warning Americans not to separate Nigeria? If you look carefully, you see this one is Tinubu, this one is Sokoto Caliphate, this one is President Trump and President Netanyahu. He put it and made this video. and he was castigating them. The meeting is nothing but greed, self-centeredness. When they come together and make their meeting, they will come and force it under your throat that you must do this or you will be unalived. Let's continue to listen, because some people are concerned citizens who are speaking for the world to hear and understand what Nigeria believes in.
Evil, greed, everything you can think of. That's the reason why they want the so-called contraption to exist as one. That even if we are dying, they are orchestrating killings upon killings, we have to remain one as one entity. And yet nothing is done. Nobody is arrested. Nobody is punished for anything. The government, nothing is happening in order to stem the tide of the incessant killings of human beings in that country called Nigeria, a zoo for that matter. Number two reason, I would say they are very hyper apprehensive. They are now very hyper apprehensive, if I can say that. You know what I mean?
Hyper apprehensive when the way you hated others is on a very high level. The way you rate yourself is on a high level. You are on a hyper standard of hatred for the existence of the citizens. You want to force your religion and your tribes into their throat, force it down their throat. He is using the word hyper for you to understand the level at which these very greedy Fulanis are pushing to Islamize everybody and threatening America and Israel to stay away so that they will have chance to implement their objectives.
Because they are now seeing the handwriting now on the wall, and I appreciate it. If any of you think that Nigeria is going to survive it, it is not. Because I've been following what is happening in the US, and I can see that the congressmen in the United States of America are now speaking about Biafra, are now turning their eyes in the dimension of what is happening in the zoo, particularly in the eastern part of the zoo. For the moment, they have now turned their eyes to the cries, to the problems, bedeviling that region of the contraption we call Nigeria, at least for now that we are all lumped in together. You see, number three,
Yes, before he goes into the number three, he's explained that Nigeria will not survive this. Yes, because now the congressmen are now talking Biafra. They are now diverting their attention in what happens in the whole region to people. And these are predominantly Christians. That was the cry that went to the ears of the congressmen in America.
Let you know that on account of what Trump had done just about 3 or 4 weeks now, they are now also hyper exasperated. I repeat, they are hyper exasperated. Why? Because America has delved in, at least to support, to say, look, we can stem the tide, of this nonsense. We do not want this rubbish to happen. That is the reason why now, having seen the handwriting on the wall, the way things are going, they have come to the realization that the only way they can remain relevant in everything now is to still see how, let us be one Nigeria, let us be this. No, it can never work. We are saying it can never work. It can never work. You want a one Nigeria in order for you to advance, your incurable greed. to perpetrate the heinous crime, the atrocities we have been seeing and we've been speaking about for a very long time. And I want to let the people know about the misconception of Sharia. I've always said it clearly, and I've argued with a whole lot of the Muslim brethren that if there is actually Sharia, there's sincerity, of Sharia in the so-called North. The northern region would have been the most progressive, the richest region in the whole of Nigeria, if not Africa. There is nothing like Sharia in the North. That's a fact about it. You see, they are just lying, pretending. If there is Sharia, who are the highest thieves, criminals in governments? And what does Sharia say about people like that? If there is Sharia entrenched in the North, will such people exist? They cannot. They cannot. I'm telling you authoritatively. I'm telling you categorically. There is nothing like Sharia. If there is Sharia, none of them who are the highest criminals in government. In 2015, I wrote it quite clearly, very boldly. I told the late President Buhari, I said, if you're actually sincere, President, if you're actually sincere, publish all the names of all the criminals in Nigeria, irrespective of wherever they come from. Publish all their names. Let us see the highest criminals in government. You see, and I tell you clearly here, today, fact check it, and I'm ready for anything. The northern Muslim politicians and the Yorubas are the highest thieves in government.
Have you heard it? When I heard that Sharia from him, I said I will bring this. He is trying to say that Sharia does not allow anybody to be corrupt or to be a criminal. But what they practice is not the real Sharia. They practice the opposite of Sharia. Because I played a voice of a woman yesterday who said that Fulani does not have religion. It's like now, Jesus will tell you, if you preach the word of God, the good news to anybody, and they reject you, dust your feet and leave them and go. Then as a Christian, you will turn it upside down and do the opposite of what Christ has laid down for us as a rule. Now he is saying that there is no Sharia practice in the north, and that the northern politicians and Yoruba politicians are the highest corrupt group in that contraption. That was why I brought this video, to tie it in with what our information minister was saying here, that anybody who ventures to attack Tinubu or the government of the day in the zoo, that he does not support the person, let them continue. Because the more they continue in this very light and in this very line of action, buying people, intending to Islamize and to Fulanize, that it will propel us. It will be a good propeller for Biafra to come and exist and continue to exist. But my people, I will always tell you the same thing that I've always said. I come here with certain videos for you to understand that there is not going to be an end to insecurity in Nigeria. Number one, Ajia Najatu. Ajia Najatu was an APC woman, and she decamped and joined Atiku Abubakar. She said that insecurity is a billion-dollar business in Nigeria. They have those who supply them drugs. They have those who supply them with ammunition. They do everything. They have those who sponsor kidnapping to make more money. And when they kidnap, they will make it look as if they are demanding the money from the government. You remember that recently they brought out 500 billion to share to religious group, just to make sure that they retain that position. And the more they are there, buying people, unaliving people, causing non-stop insecurity, it will propel us to getting our own nation. That's what Minister of Information was trying to say, or what he said, which I have to reiterate and remind us that we need to fund our liberation.
That is why we want to see, and it is better to have Tinubu and Shetima and another Shetima and another Shetima be the president of Nigeria than to have Peter Obi or Atiku. That is the message. Everybody should get it and understand it very well. Biafran people wants to see policies that will destroy Nigeria. They want to see policies that will balkanize Nigeria in just one day. What validates the reasons why Biafrans are living. So the more they fight, the more they cut off people's head every day, the more the Nigeria terrorist system escalates, the more there are many other bombings coming out in the entire Nigeria, the more it makes the Biafra case serious and valid. That is what you need to support. Nigeria is already on a brink. Nigeria is already shattered. So they are taking their own time to take their own share. Yes. Ume Obinna, you say Yorubas are not fighting for Oduduwa Republic. They are fighting for one Nigeria. That is the mistake that you're making. If Yorubas were not fighting for Oduduwa nation, why did all the Yorubas, why did all the presidency that had all the Yorubas, why did Tinubu, who was the presidential candidate, why did he leave Nigeria first to fight for the Yoruba nation brother, the person that was campaigning for the Yoruba nation? They left Nigeria politics first. All of them came together. Sanwo-Olu, Obasanjo, Tinubu, and all the elders of Yoruba land. They left Nigeria. They came together and then they fought for Sunday Igboho.
Yes, anybody who is saying that they are not fighting for Oduduwa, that they are fighting to maintain one Nigeria, no, they are not. They are fighting for Oduduwa. They are preparing for Oduduwa's exit by the time Tinubu will finish this next tenure. What was Sunday Igboho fighting? Sunday Igboho was fighting for Oduduwa, and they came to buy him in his house, and he in turn buy 2 soldiers. But Onyendu did not buy any soldier in his house. Then, as he was fighting for Oduduwa, all of them came and supported him. You see, thank you, my sister Doris. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Daalụ, ndewo. Thank you so much. Yes, you see, when this Oduduwa Tinubu is now left with APC, and the Fulanis went and adopted a new party, they now brought Obi, your brother, to come and help them win so that they will remain in the government and always practice their Sharia and blasphemy law against you. The whole Yorubas, they rallied around Sunday Igboho, and now he is paying back to Tinubu because they know themselves. They know themselves. So anybody who is saying that Yorubas are fighting to keep one Nigeria, you are a big liar. Wait until Tinubu finishes. You will see the Yoruba, what they are made of. They can be very like a chameleon kind of human beings, but they still stick together. Obasanjo went to prison to see Sunday Igboho. What's his name again? Professor, the other professor, he went. Wale Shoyinka, he went. They all went there. Educated people. But this one, Igboho, is not educated. He did not go to school at all. Just like Adandi Ocho. Ojera akwụkwọ cha, but they all supported him because of Oduduwa that he is fighting for. They know what they are doing. Ndewo, my brother, Mighty Dot. Ndewo, thank you for joining us. So, Biafrans, as my information minister said it, that he wants them to continue ruling and for their insecurity and Sharia to continue reigning. That will give us the window to keep moving fast and forward. And for those who are supporting us, to see wetin they go hold to declare Biafra, to recognize Biafra. This is it. They know what they are doing. Don't think ever that the Yorubas, they don't know what they are doing, because they do.
And killing the rest of the top ranking officers of the Biafran government. While Awoluwo was brought out of prison and he's going back to unite with his people, he has already blended. He can't trust you, but he trusts his people. You see, people in their land, but you can see your governors in Biafra land and your senators doing so. So go back to Biafra land and hold Soludo first. Go and hold Peter Obi. Go and hold Alex Oti. Go and hold all the governors in Biafra land and leave another person in his own land. So stop pointing finger to Yoruba when you have not taken care of your own mess in your own house. Which of your own governors or senators or ministers that are bringing terrorists to kill you have you taken care of? Oh, it's Sunday boy that you want to go and take care of. It's Yoruba that you want to go and take care of. Deal with your own terrorist leaders inside Biafra land first. Since 2021 to 20, everybody have ideology and tactics to play their game. Ask your Peter Obi, does he believe in Biafra? Or Peter Obi believes in even Fulani more than one Nigeria self? Peter Obi believes in Fulani more than one Nigeria.
Yes, that is true. Do you know you can never hear Peter Obi send a condolence message to any Biafran killed? No, he doesn't do it. God forbid he will never do such a thing. But yesterday, he was sending condolence message to the people of Maiduguri. Oh, don't worry. My brother, Ikuku, don't worry. Mighty Dot bụ ọkwa oke mmadụ ka ọ bụ. Oke mmadụ ka ọ bụ. A na-akwanyelu ndị dị etu a ugwu. You are not a latecomer. I was only pulling your legs. Thank you. We have now spent 2 hours, 23 minutes here. If anybody wants to join us and say something, please do. In the next 30 minutes now, I will be calling it a day. Let's continue to listen.
You want me to play one video which you will get angry now? I will play a video of Akudike. This is an elder in Biafra land that told you that the problem of Nigeria is not even the Fulanese. That is not the Nigerian people, that it is we, the Biafran people, that we don't allow Nigeria to progress. This is what an elder in Biafra land was telling you, that he loves the talent of the Fulanese. He loved the talent of the Yorubas. But we, the Biafra youth, we want to have our own nation. So we don't want to be with Nigeria. So he loves the talent of the Fulani, the talent of killing. He said that we are the problem, we are the fools. They will be useful to the society of Biafra. Now, just look at this video. Just look at this video now and look at this man. I want you all to look at this video.
Yes, my people, let me just address this issue. Let me address this issue before we dabble into this. You know what he said about Yorubas sticking together, Fulani sticking together and the Igbos are killing themselves. You see these Fulanis, they are very smart and smooth criminals. They went and radicalized because they vowed, their father vowed that he will dip his Quran in the sea. And as Asari Kubo lives in the sea, they went there to radicalize him, gave him scholarship, sent him to Sudan, sent him to Kuwait, all these countries. He went and got radicalized. And they equipped him. He had his soldiers trained, special force. Have you ever heard that Nigerian army are in Bayelsa looking for Asari Dokubo and his special force? No, because he's in contract with them to make sure that Biafra land is insecure. Every insecurity in Biafra land, it is Asari Dokubo, or the current one that is now trending in Olu is the one they call Chuka, Asiebu, or whatever, Udele. These two people are the people they are using to bring insecurity in the southeast, in Biafra land. And they are all full-fledged Igbos. Asari Dokubo is Edi Abale. He's an Igbo man. He used to work with Onyendu until they fell out. Unu mana Onyendu na ọ dị ekwe ekwe. Ndị nkenke fada ekwe ekwe. Mụnwa na suggest na ọ bụ na mbụ Onyendu right now ego niile anwa na-eme offer ya na lia je zuo ike ka anyị nwa bụ ndị nke a continue. Instead of ya nwe ịnọ ebe anwa na lament ya na lufe ego je zuo ike. Enwego youths, so many youths na Biafra land kita, they ready to take that mantle and lead Biafrans to safety. It doesn't have to be him. Let's continue.
And look at this man and tell me why I should not slap this man when I see him. Yes. Look at this video here and tell me why I shouldn't slap this man when I see him. These are people that have these are people that have been with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the name of lawyer and attorney for the past 5 years. 5 years. Do you know what it means for you to have lawyers who only carry wig and come and read paper? They only carry paper to go and submit in the church or the court and come out. And then nothing to deliver. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in the prison since 2021 to 2026 now. 5 years gone. Then the attorney and the lawyers that he has cannot do anything because they are always reading the script of one Nigeria. So the only thing that they can do after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sacked them because of their incompetence, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had to be the one to defend himself inside court on 20th of November 2025. You have lawyers, but your lawyers cannot be the one to defend you. You have lawyers, they cannot do anything for you. You have lawyers.
You see all these lawyers. First of all, they never represented Onyendu properly in court. They all have the phone number of the governors that tells them what to do. Now that Onyendu is inside there, even if you are claiming to be Onyendu's lawyer, and Onyendu tells you something to do, and you know that that thing that he is telling you, that is if these ones are truly Biafrans as well. They are one Nigerianists. But if you are a good lawyer defending your client, you should be able to tell your client that you cannot be in prison and be giving orders. It will implicate you the more. But Onyendu, whatever Onyendu told him, he came out and was voicing it out. Which means they want to implicate the man more and more. You as a lawyer should be able to weigh whatever instruction your client gave you, the pros and the cons, how it will benefit your case. And you say to your client, you see this instruction you are giving me, it will jeopardize your position. They never represented Onyendu at all. Because in the first place, the High Court, 3 judges in 2022 told Nigerians, you rendition this man in breach of national and international law. You have no right, you have no power, no jurisdiction accepts you renditioning this man and bringing him to court. Send him back to where you brought him and pay him 50 million naira compensation. But these men, they will keep bringing Onyendu. They will never mention that. They will never mention that. Why? Because they are using Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's presence as a superstar or whatever to make money from the government and from those paying for Onyendu's legal fees. That was what they did. Because from my own little knowledge in legal practice, there is no how your client will be in court when 3 judges in High Court must have discharged them and you will be taking that client to court again. It is not done. There is what is called judicial precedent. You have to follow it and you stick to it, but they never did that. So they are using Onyendu to make money from the governors and from those paying for the legal fees. They never. Now, even if Onyendu tells you that you should do this or say this, you have to tell them the implication. So coming out here to announce what Onyendu told him, which is not going to work well, is another implication. And incompetent way of legal practice. They are so incompetent. So let us continue to listen to what my information minister is saying.
Yes, and you can't do anything for your boss. You have lawyers, and you cannot make any difference. You have lawyers, and then you are the one thinking of what to do. So what are the lawyers for? Lawyers are just to make money and chop money. The same way that you see Peter Obi, they are all causing problem for Biafra people. Now, so the lawyer of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that you are, just like Ejimako used to come and do press conference and say, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say, Simon Ekpa should not talk. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say, Simon Ekpa should not do this. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say, there should be no sit at home. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say, Simon Ekpa should not do that. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say, Simon Ekpa should not do this. Oh! So, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu can stay inside prison and give order to Simon Ekpa and give order to Biafra people. And today now we'll give order to Sonny and give order to Mazin Nnamdi.
Yes, you see, the whole issue here, my people, Biafrans should realize we love our leaders, we accept them, but they cannot be giving us instruction from the prison. Biafra is not an individual business. Biafra is not an individual enterprise. Biafra is for all of us. Onyendu cannot be given rules from the prison. Biafrans, hear me and hear me well. The truth is that if anybody should lay claim on Biafra I still maintain it. It should be the Ojukwu's family. Ojukwu was a combatant soldier. He fought. Sorry, Anyelo, I don't understand. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is morning in your area. Yeah. You see, what is going on is just when you make something a system over 6 months or 1 year, it will become the rule. But in this case, my people, we are not going to continue taking orders from these our leaders from prison. You don't know whether there is gun on their head or the situation under which they are saying or doing anything that will not favor our freedom fight. This lawyer should be here. Tell Onyendu that all these your fine or bright ideas will not work. Biafrans are moving forward. Onyendu does not own Biafra. Ojukwu does not own Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa does not own Biafra. Even our current prime minister, he doesn't own Biafra. Biafra belongs to over 70 million of us. And we have men. So if you are no longer in the limelight, you are detained. Don't keep pushing. For those who go to see him, don't keep pushing. Onyendu does not know what happened to Biafrans since 2021, that he became June 2021, that he became incarcerated. He does not know what is going on till today. So this man coming here to tell us, Onyendu said this, Onyendu said that, nobody is going to listen to it. Biafrans are sick and tired of going backward and forward.
Maduro Rubio, Venezuela president that was picked up by America, is in prison. He cannot lead Venezuela from inside prison. With all the money and power that Venezuela has, Venezuela president is not leading Venezuela from prison.
Yes.
There is a new leader for Venezuela to lead the Venezuela people.
Yes.
Why is your own so different?
Why should we Biafrans be controlled from the prison? Does it mean that we have nobody again? Or does it mean that this Biafra struggle is in the hands of the ones in the prison? Are we not men and women? Are we not human beings? How is it that the Fulanis will be controlling us, Yorubas controlling us, then a prisoner will be controlling you people? Biafrans, anyị nwelu mmadụ, we have people. Taking orders from prison is making us look very chaotic and childish. This man, I don't want to listen to what he was saying about 100 men that Onyendu will be leading from inside. If Onyendu is now going to give orders from prison, why did he sack Ejiofor? Why did he sack Ejiofor from those who are his representatives? So, Biafrans, it is entirely up to you people. If you endorse that you should be led from the prison, is entirely up to you. And when it gets to that, people like me will be tired. I will just go and sit down and rest. I'm telling you.
France is not being led by a prisoner. South Africa is not being led by a prisoner. India is not being led by a prisoner. Nepal is not being led by a prisoner. Even Afghanistan or Iran is not being led by a prisoner. The Iranian leaders were eliminated in the war. They did not stop and say it is their leaders that are inside prison that are coming to be, or the leaders that are dead that are going to lead them from the dead. No, they elected new leaders. Even as they are electing, the war council are taking them out. That is why they are even afraid now that when they elect a new leader, the new leader is afraid to come out and make public speech so that he will not be eliminated. They must have a leader to move on. So I am asking all of you, please, will your leader lead you from inside prison? If you are only deaf and dumb, then your leader can lead you from inside prison. You can have a leader and then have him inside prison, and then he will lead you from inside prison.
By the incarceration, and he has told us that we must remain.
Now, did you hear the nonsense? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is setting up a committee, and he will be the leader. He will lead them from the prison. He will be the leader. He will lead them from the prison. He will instruct them on what to do and how to do it. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just have this bunch of lunatics as lawyers for nothing. So he is the one to stand in court and defend himself. He is the one to still think of what to say to defend himself. Then now, he is the one that will still stay in prison to now set up committees. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone will stay in prison and set up committees and will lead the committee. He will be the leader of the community. Chai! Hello, Mero. Hello, Mero. Hello, Mero. So the work of these lawyers is just to come. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what should I go and tell them? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say, okay, go and tell them this one. This is the script that Nigerian government has given. Or this is what they say we should do. So they will come, okay, don't worry, I'll go and read it for them. They will come and read. So lawyers now have become mere messengers, script readers. Mere messengers and script readers. Their works are no more in the courtroom. Their work is just to come and give press conference. It's to come and read scripts and interpret to us what it means. Finish. Not to go and think of how to crack their brains to see what they can do to bring their client out. No, it is what they can get. What message they will need to come and deliver so that they will calm the nerves of Biafrans. Finish. He's telling you that he is in high spirit. Somebody is in prison for 5 years and is in high spirit. He's in high spirit, right? In 5 years. And you people only go there when you see money, you collect because it is opportunity to collect money. And go and come out and go and come out. So you bring the message, come, deliver the message. Finish. Only
Biafrans, it is all in your hands. We cannot be ruled from the prison. You look at Shetima is not in prison. He is the one ruling Nigeria. Sokoto Caliphate is not in prison. Tinubu is not in prison. You have to be in a game. America said it. You got to be in a game to play it. Onyendu is no longer in this game. We love him. We appreciate him. But giving orders from prison is just ikulabandiazu. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ eziokwu anyị fụrụ onye ndu n'anya, but ikulabandiazu no. Ndewo Sunday, daalụ for joining us. Ikulabandiazu no, my people. We cannot be drumming backwards. We have to move forward. We have to keep moving forward. We have a leader that we should be listening to now, and his name is Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, His Excellency. He is the one going up and down, making sure that Biafra is recognized. Okay, now, ask Onyendu now, why was he fighting for Biafra? Does he not want Biafra to be recognized? Does he not want Biafra to move forward? What is he forming the committee for? And this one is telling you that somebody who has been in prison, sitting in one place for the past 5 years, that he is in good spirit. Does this man, are you going to tell me that this man has not been sleeping with his wife? And Onyendu is a man like him. It is a natural call. Your fellow man is sitting in one place without his wife, without his children, and you will come out and be telling us that he is in good spirit. Says who? Well, we are happy to know that he's in good spirit, that he is alive. We love him. Mana ndị be anyị, anyị ama na-ewe order from onye nọ n'ime, because order niile a bụ ịdọghachi Biafrans azụ, ịkụghachi bandi azụ. We are moving forward and we are making progress already. Onye kwekwana ka aghọgbuo ya. Onye kwekwana.
So many emerging issues to be handled and to be treated in a very short while. There will be established a 100-man committee, a 100-man committee that will be in charge of so many things to come. The 100-man committee will be headed by Mazen Namdekano himself. And there will be other deputies to assist him in heading this 100-man committee. And I want to tell us that he is of high spirit despite the incarceration. And he has told us that we must remain one at all times. We must maintain focus at all times. We must be united at all times. He also expressed his thank you to the governor of Abia State for being a very democratic man, for not interfering with the rally to release him, for not interfering with the fundamental rights of people who came in to rally for the release of Mazen Namdekano. So the governor will thank you, the legal team will thanks you. You have done well. You have acted as if you are not a Nigerian politician. You acted like an American politician who believes in the human right of people. We thank you, God will bless you. And by the grace of God, with the good works we are doing in Abia State, we are likely going to have a second term. And I want to thank all those who are assisting one way or the other to see that Mazen Namdekano is free.
Okay, did you people hear what this man said? He is just here complicating himself. He said that he would like Governor Oti to run the second time. Under which government? Second term, that's 2027. That means Biafra will never come. And Biafra will then be waiting until he runs his second term. Ndebani. If you go now, all these governors or all these politicians, they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. We cannot be taking orders from Onyendu in prison. Onyendu amarozi ife na-aga now. 100 men, Onyendu will be the chairman from the prison. So Biafrans, Ayerika, we have men to lead us. We don't hate Onyendu. We love him so much. We appreciate him. But it is no that Onye nọ na prison, either Onyendu or Mazi Simon Ekpa, our first prime minister, will be giving orders. What do they know? Since they left, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. And they should appreciate those who are outside facing this whole problem. Yeah, my sister Ndewo, are you still at work? Come and join us. Go ahead, Mazi. Go ahead. Talk to Biafrans.
Yeah, Wanda, good morning from here.
Thank you.
Yeah, greetings, Biafrans. I'm just going to be very quick. This allergy is messing me up today, and I'm at work. So, you know, for me, all this, I'm tired of talking. My own is how I can see how I can convince all these youths in Biafra land to actually stand up and fight for what they believe, for their freedom, for their future. We, on our own, the situation of Nigeria, that contraption, have dealt with us. It has destroyed our future and our destiny. Many of us manage and struggle to be able to get to where we are today, not with the help of Nigeria, not with the help of anybody, but by our own struggling. We managed to find a way to be able to survive, to be able to make a life for ourselves, even though it's still not easy. Many of us are in our 40s and 50s and going 60s who are fighting for this freedom right now. For you, a young man and a young woman in Biafra land, in your 20s and early 30s, have you ever asked yourself a question? If we wake up in the morning and said, what does my future look like? I've said this before. This is the time we are here trying to help you get a better future, better than what we had. Why can't you rise up right now and defend this land? People came, people existed. They lived, they did whatever they can to keep that land from being taken over by these jihadis, this parasite from the Sahel. Is it in your own time that you're going to let this land to be taken away? Many sacrifice their life that you may have this opportunity to today to walk around in the land of Biafra, have a place you call home, which is about to be taken away from you if you do not act. If you do not act, it will be taken away from you. What are you waiting for? Then what my brother say, what are you waiting for? This is unbecoming. You, if somebody rape your wife, your sister, if somebody try to rape your mother, are you going to let them? How can you live with yourself if your sister is raped? If that future girl that you're going to marry tomorrow is raped, if your mother is raped by these jihadis, this parasite from the Sahel, this low life parasites, these rabies, human rabies, that is what they are, human rabies. They will put that their nasty hands and nasty thing in your own sister, in a girl that you're going to marry tomorrow, your future wife. And then you will still call yourself a man? And you see, like, what do you even think that is happening or that is coming? Many of you are gallivanting around. Your sisters are being raped. Our women are being raped. Biafran women. Do you understand? Do you know that in those days, that Fulani, this Fulani, they fantasize about our women. They see our women as trophy. That is why Babangida and all of them went and married Igbo women, because they see our women as something special. They revered our women. They see our women as trophy. It's a privilege for them to marry our women, to even touch our women. But today, where is that dignity of our women? The dignity of our women has been rubbish, have been dragged to the mud. Fulani don't have any regard for our women anymore. They kill and rape them as they like because we let them. Because you as a Biafran youth, you keep quiet. Why? Why? People are coming into our land. Even the so-called Biafrans, your politicians, these people are mortgaging our future. Political errand boys and women, they are in our land selling your destiny. bettering their own life, the life of your children, and you let them do this to you, then why would they have any respect for you? You let them get away with all these things. I have said it before. Hey, if I was back home, I would be putting these people down every day. If I can't get to them to put them down, to buy them, I will make sure that I destroy their properties, everything they own. One man can do this. You can be a one-man squad. You can be a one-man squad. If you start somewhere, oh my goodness. If you start somewhere, other people, when you do one and do two, other people will start their own. Show the example, lead the way. Now, the drug dealer of a president has gone to UK, to his masters, to those who have held you captive for years, to renew your slavery. Every day we are calling on you, come and support financially, you don't want to. Okay, rise up and defend this land. You don't want to. Many of you are thinking for where to run to, another man's country. Is that life? If you come out here and witness what we witness in other different countries, I'm sure your eyes is going to open. It's not a bed of roses here. No matter whatever you think you're making, how much money you're making, nobody is going to respect you unless you are in your land, where you have peace of mind, where you will be respected, where you will have regards. What else do you want us to tell you? What kind of youth, a man are you? You'll be able to, you wake up tomorrow, you call yourself a man. You walk around with your shoulders high. Whereas you can't even protect the women and children in your community. You allow Fulani parasite from the Sahel to defile your women, to defile your ancestral land. It's a shame. You allow these political errand boys, like this so-called lawyer, they have the audacity to be doing all these things. Talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, 100 men. The 100 men that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was looking for is here in Brigi, doing the job, shaking Nigeria. And these motherfuckers, this moron, they are coming out to come and talk about the same 100 men that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is considering a committee. And what is this? I asked yesterday on Twitter's space, on the X space, what is the job of these 100 men? What are they going to do? If you pay attention very well, I'm sorry, you will know that this man already has given you a clue of what this 100 men committee is all about. Because he said it on that same interview, on that same message that he came out to deliver. He was there boldly campaigning for a Nigerian governor in Abia State. And that is what that 100-man committee is all about. How they can campaign and support somebody who is promising them that they're going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when elected. That is where this whole thing is heading. Mark my words. Because they are going to come out very soon and tell you that this person is assuring them that they're going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every 4 years. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being used as a gamble for these people because we let them. Millions and millions of able men and women in Biafra land keep quiet and allowed your so-called loving leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that you say you love, you profess you love. Look at how he's being ridiculed. Look at how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being used as a joke. Our information minister, our able information minister, I support what he said. Because many of you that condemn Sunday Igboho, I was like, I felt disappointed, but at the same time, I was not surprised. Because I know who they are, I know what they're doing. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing for these governors, for these politicians who have abandoned their own people. It's good that Sunday Igboho banned them. And in Biafra land, the same thing. In fact, our own is going to be brutal. I've said it before. We are going to make sure that we deal with these people mercilessly. Any man or woman, any Biafran, boy or girl that come out to campaign, and all these are political rally that they will gather in a stadium, you see gullible Biafrans, those who have been enslaved, who have surrendered that they should be enslaved. You see them gather at a stadium. I swear, if any gathering of political whatever happen in Biafra land again, honestly, I will know that you guys don't deserve freedom. It's better that you get killed by Fulani. Because I don't understand. For how long are we going to be in this solitude, in this condition? The so-called learned Igbos, learned Biafrans. Biafrans are smart. Biafrans are intelligent people, special people. You have been reduced to nothing by rabies from the Sahel. Human rabies, the lowest of the low. And you call yourself a human being. If you cannot protect the land of Biafra, you don't deserve to be alive and walk around in Biafra. You don't deserve it. Rise up right now. You don't need 200 people. We don't need protests on the streets. We need action. We need action. We need you to rise up every night. Do not sleep. Devise a means to make life uncomfortable for these morons, these wicked, blood-sucking politicians in our land. If you do not do it, nobody's going to do it for you. They will destroy you. You are being killed. None of them says anything. They are the one bringing the killers. And you let them. And they will continue until you all are dead. Unless you rise up right now. Tonight.
Sorry, my brother. Tutos has been kicked out.
Yeah, sorry, he's been kicked out. So as soon as he comes in, I'll drop. So as soon as she comes in, I'll drop. But I want to conclude by saying, please make it a point of duty. I know that there are people who are back home right now listening to this program. Those that will listen to it later. You don't need enough money. You don't need money to buy bottle. How much is kerosene and fuel? You need to start preparing, loading Molotov cocktail, preparing hundreds of them. Load them up everywhere you see these people. Nigerian building, every building, any building you can lay your hands so you can get close to. Create that in Oko. Set fire on that building. The Fulani who are ready to take over your land, they are bombing Medugri. Those are the ones that mean business. Foreigners are coming to take over your land, bombing everywhere, advancing. And you that call yourself an indigene, a Biafran, you allow all these things happening in your land to continue by those that are supposed to look out for your own well-being. They have mortgaged your future. Their children are in diaspora, many of them enjoying life. And you are looking for where to run every day. You're thinking of how to run out of the country. And if all of us will leave the place, Biafra land, who is going to protect the land? Fulani will come and overtake it, and then you spend the rest of your life in diaspora or what? Because there will be no home to come back to. Now that we still have a chance, let us make heavy noise to attract American attention back in Biafra land. Many of the attention is in the north. We need to make Biafra boil. We need to flame need to go up everywhere so that the world will try to ask what is going on in that region. One person, that's all it takes. You. There are many Nigerian buildings, secretariats everywhere.
And what they have come to tell them in this UK is to make sure that they are never united.
Of course.
Make sure that you will keep dividing them. and they will
And
never
we
come together as one.
and we let them. Look at United Kingdom that is crumbling in real time. The so-called royal this family, they are crumbling. Their evil is beginning to spew out. Their atrocity is beginning to spew out. But you know what? They are privileged. They feel like they have the right to commit crime. They have the right to be pedophiles. And again, I ask all these politicians, all these lawyers, will you allow all these rabies from the Sahel, a 70-something years of age man, 60-something years of age man, to marry your child of 9 years of age, to marry your daughter of 9 years of age? It's okay for P2B. All these people that are shouting obedient to all these so-called intellectuals, many of them live in UK, America, in Europe. They are supporting P2B. Many of them are in that contraption, who call themselves learned people, professors and doctors and lawyers. You are comfortable living with pedophiles. Are you comfortable living with pedophiles that take up a child of 9 years of age as a wife? A child of 6 years as a wife? Are you comfortable living with these people? Are you okay giving your child, your daughter up for that? If you continue to support Nigeria, you are condoning this pedophilia. That is the fact. If you support one Nigeria, you are condoning pedophilia. And that pedophilia will happen to you and your daughters. These pedophiles will defile your daughters, will defile your sisters, will defile. You see, this is getting out of control. Rise up right now and fight like never before. Donald Trump, our president here in the United States, he likes fighters. He likes people who can stand their ground and fight. That is what Iranians did, and he responded to help them. We need to start setting fire everywhere in Biafra land. We need that place. Everything that has to do with Nigeria needs to burn. Everything that has to do with politicians, their building, their business, their properties, everything needs to go up in flame. You have those politicians in your villages, the local government councillor, the senators, the House of Rep members, the governors, all of them came from a place. They came from a village, and they have houses. Them and their family. They are killing other people's wife and children. They are killing other people's family. Why can't we go after their own family? Not yet. I'm about to. You're going. Okay, yeah. 2 of them. 3 of them. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So this is. We need to do something now. I have said it before. Be the hero of your generation. Please. Be the hero of your generation. Don't allow your future generation to go through what we. In fact, there will not be any future generation. If these people take over our land, there will not be future generation.
No.
You are here enjoying now. Look at what is happening in Medjugorje. And these people, many of them are Muslims, so they are killing. Then imagine what will happen to you, Biafrans, that they hate. The blood that runs in their blood, the blood that runs in their vein is full of hatred for you as a Biafran. Yes. Imagine what they would do in our land. You already seen what they've done in Enugu, in Imo State, in Imo State, how they get our women, they cut them into pieces after raping them. Imagine what they're going to do in our land if they are doing this in the north. The word is enough for the wise. Wake up. Wake up. Nobody is going to save you except yourself. And you save yourself by helping in contributing financially. Stop buying clothes and shoes and enjoying. Because those clothes that you are buying, those fancy clothes and shoes, they are going to kill you. You're wearing that While you're wearing those shoes and listen, your blood will be filled. Those shoes, those clothes will soak in your blood. Your blood will be soaked in those clothes. Your shoes will be full of blood. If you do not rise up, support this freedom financially. Rise up, defend your land. You are the last defense. You
Thank
are the
you,
last
Jesus,
defense.
for coming
Okay,
back.
yeah, our sister is here. So, like I said, the word is enough for the wise. Uyaima, Mmekomo, these people are pissing me off. Just like our sister Betty is feeling. Many of us are felt so frustrated about leaving this freedom, abandoning this. Because you know what? I'm not going to be the one that will be killed. It is you, in homeland, that will be killed, not me. I've said it before. If I choose to remain in the United States all my life, my children are here in the United States. I can stay here all my life. But we are doing this because our umbilical cord was buried down there. I am not a coward. I can never abandon my ancestral land for these human rabies to occupy it or to take it over. That would be a spit and a mockery to my ancestors and my forefathers. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, every young and women in Biafra, every young man and woman in Biafra who will listen to this clarion call and start doing the needful from tonight. Thank you, Mother Betty.
Ndewo, thank you so much. Dalo. My sister, Ngwanu, ezigbo ada
Hey,
Biafra.
hey, Mama the Mama.
Ndewo.
Ndewo, don't mind my internet. Ndewo, my brother Mighty Dot. I tell you, come down.
What happened yesterday?
All right, come do Yama.
I, I couldn't join you yesterday on this space.
Oh, it's okay.
Is it no, but why is it that it was not showing?
Maybe it was internet.
I don't know. Yesterday I struggled and struggled, tried to click on something to speak. I couldn't get through. I was so upset yesterday.
Ah, sorry about that. And it was very interesting. It's,
Yes,
yesterday's space was so informative. I did not start the space till I think 8:30 from my own side. People
yes, you did it twice, isn't it?
No, 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 once, but people were talking, talking, talking. It was fun yesterday. Wow, I think that was the best space ever. Let me put it like that. Hey, it is well. We thank God that one is gone because we reject everything. Anyone telling us right now, anyone glorifying Nigeria, we are not part of you.
At all.
We are not part of you. When you collected the Ghana must go in billions, we were not there. Ehen. We don't know that. Oh, sorry, it's my bad. Biafrans, they won. Thank you for joining this program. And Mama, I will not take time. I just came back so that you also can rest. And see, I saw your message. Troublesome man. Anyway, so Biafrans, please like and share and subscribe. That is the first thing you have to do whenever you join any brigade program.
Yes,
Like, share, and subscribe.
yes.
Share in Twitter, share in YouTube, share it everywhere. Share it everywhere. Guinea, our sister. Hey,
Doris is greeting
share.
you.
Away. Oh, one name Doris. Ekomdo. Ekomdo. God bless you all. Biafras, we love all of you. It is not easy, but we must not back down. Mbano, we'll be cowards. Now the whole world have seen that it is Biafra Republic government in exile that is doing what they're supposed to do to free our people. You see, everyone have disappeared. Every other group, they have disappeared. They've gone into hiding. They don't have the legality to lead the Biafra people. They cannot go to Washington, D.C. Let me tell you, ndị be anyị unu n'ụlọ ọgụ gịnị, we must speak this language by fire by force.
Yes, so
Do you know now that Mama and Biafrans that Alo Ejimako and all of them are the reason, including Ejiofo, Ozako. You see, these people are really milking the Nigerian terrorists. They all collected money, go there and lie to Aonyendu that they are working for his release. They will never release Onyendu. You see these people. Ejiofor played his own script. When he saw that he was no more relevant, he brought Ozakome, the Benin man, who came and deceived Biafrans with scriptures. He will come out from the court, kneel down, start to quote. Devil sabi quote
and
Bible.
start quoting Bible. You are correct.
Hey, he will bind and cast and quote this one, quote Jeremiah, quote Zachariah, quote everything quotable, because Biafrans work with emotions. The same way their pulpit pandits collect their tithe and say they are going to heaven today, tomorrow. Once you just go and sleep and wake up, money will fill your room. So far as it is a pastor that is saying it, they fall. Ozakome came with scriptures and said, Biafrans will build, I will have more trust from Biafrans once they hear me quote Bible portion. Once they hear me back up whatever I'm doing with the scriptures and I'm a prayerful person, they will believe that I am there to support Onyendu and to seek for his freedom. So whatever I will come out and say, they will believe.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes.
I was kicked out. You see, my internet is misbehaving. And I don't like distraction when I'm talking. I always lose my line of thought. What is this? Okay. Before Ozakome came out, our first prime minister had already dismantled Ejiofor. So Biafrans did not believe Ejiofor again. Ejiofor lost his credibility where Biafrans are. So for him to gain that relevance and hide behind Ozakome, he brought in Ozakome. And the first day Awonyendu saw Ozakome in the court, he was very excited, thinking that the man has something to offer, not knowing that it was a backyard game to bring him in, and the man will now project himself. Whatever he says, Biafrans will believe. Why? Because he is quoting scriptures. He is prayerful according to the stage that he did. What happened? You cannot deceive the Holy Spirit. You cannot mask who you are in front of the Holy Spirit. He knows you. Kiniko, Biafran saw him as an angel, not knowing that he was a criminal. You saw his case in UK, the forgery case and all that. He lobbied around the Nigerian terrorist government. He was bidding for them. They paid him to come out and deceive Biafrans. At the end of the day, they used him. When they saw that he couldn't deliver, when they saw that he couldn't convince Biafrans to stop sit at home, they told him, you have no value. You couldn't deliver. Oh yeah, go and face your case in the UK court. They abandoned him. The same way they swept Ejiofor under the carpet. Now, they brought this man that his eyes are like the eyes of a bird. And knowing it will do as if he's not seeing, but he's seeing. Inwen means bird. Having to seen Ejiofor's eyes, very tiny. Ejimako could not deliver. He now expanded his team. And their target is always sit at home. He forced sit at home, he could not succeed. The second one has come on, is it Nemanja or whatever? The same thing, the same script. These people are not there to free our leader, Onyendu. The world have seen that it is only what the Biafra Republic government in exile, what we are doing, that will release our Onyendu. Now go to Ejimako's handle to them. We had a congressional briefing. Ejimako did not share our flyer. Rep. John James, during the congressional hearing on 20th of November 2025, allowed Ejimako did not share the broadcast of that man, neither did he acknowledge what the Biafra Republic government in exile did. But immediately Save Nigeria group brought out their flyer for the next congressional hearing on the 25th of March. Alo Ejimako shared it. What does that tell you? You will always find Alo Ejimako aligning himself with whoever wants to sustain Nigeria as one. Alo Ejimako is working on the template of Obama that says Nigerian unity is non-negotiable. That is the preaching from Alo Ejimako, and nobody can stop it. You cannot stop it. You see what is happening? He is very fast to share that, but he refused to share all the work of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Why? Because he doesn't want to project the government that is fighting for the release of Onyendu. He doesn't want Nigerian government to know that he is projecting Biafra Republic government in exile, because he himself does not want Onyendu to be released. Him and all his team members does not want Onyendu to be released. They are terrified
No.
because they have seen the
Yes.
potency of the Biafra Republic government in exile, that the salvation of Onyendu will come from the now. Mama, let us go to scripture, because you've made me to talk about salvation now.
Yes.
If you go to Isaiah, please open your Bible. Is it Isaiah 69 or 49? Chere, chere, chere. Now we don't enter. Wait. Hey, hey, wait, where is Isaiah? Help me, oh. Whosoever is in the group should put it.
Isaiah what?
Wait, chere, I'm not a Bible scholar. Um, Isaiah 49.
Isaiah 49. What verse?
Wait, now, Mama, I'm not Mr. Stella. It doesn't
Maybe
matter.
verse 25.
Wait, no, wait, chere, chere. Um, verse 8. Verse 8.
Verse 8. Should I read it?
Yes, so read.
Isaiah 49, verse 8 is a prophecy where God promises to answer his servant in a time of favor and day of salvation.
Chere, stop there. My version says, thus I'm reading from New Jerusalem. My version
Okay.
says, at the time of my favor, I have answered you. And on the day of salvation, I have helped you. Why did I even come here? You know, we have 2 seasons that God will use to answer our prayers.
Yes.
And if we don't understand, we'll be pressurizing God, not knowing that He has 2 times, the time of favor and the time of salvation. In the time of favor, He says what? He will answer. There's another time you have to wait, which is the time of salvation, that He says what? He will help. Hey, I no be pastor. Oh. I'm not, if I better pass Remy Small, that is going to preach in a Wilson. So why did I even come to this Bible portion? Because Ejimako and his team have come to realize that the time of salvation for Onyendu is now, and that salvation can only come from the Biafra Republic government in exile. Hey
Yes.
yo! The time of favor had passed because God had answered the prayers of Biafrans. Not only because of Onyendu, the prayers of all of us. So that time of favor has passed. He has heard us. Now we are in the time of salvation. And the salvation is coming from the Biafra Republic government in exile, which God said He will help. So God have stepped in through the Biafra Republic government in exile. First, to set Biafrans free, and to set Onyendu free, and our first Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. This is what Ejimako does not want. He did not believe that the Biafra Republic government in exile will pull such weight from Washington, D.C. They did not believe, they did not see it coming. They underrated us, thinking that as all of them connived to jail our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, that everything will end, not knowing that somebody made Simon Ekpa our prime minister to be popular. And that person is His Excellency, our prime minister today, Ogechukwu Nkere. Ogechukwu Nkere, for those people that are listening or will listen after, is Briggy. Ogechukwu Nkere, His Excellency, is the one that made Simon Ekpa our first prime minister to be hosting spaces with us, telling you how he will deal with the Nigerian government. Somebody did it. Hey, you, Mama, are you still hearing me?
Yes.
So this is the thing that God, put a wall on all of them, and they couldn't see the main man that is pulling the string, which is His Excellency Ogechukwu Nkere. So for Ejima Konang to wake up, you see him today, he will say, stop, sit at home. Tomorrow you come and say, nobody can stop. They are so confused, like our Toti said yesterday, as confused as the wig, the colonial wig that they are wearing on their head. Our Onyendu had sacked these people, and I've never seen any new message that he has recalled them. He went to court by himself and defended himself. So for them to go to Sokoto and parade themselves and come out and tell you, Biafrans, who are listening to them, to go and get your PVC, what do they call it? Is it PVC they call it? Let me just call
Yeah.
it voter card.
PVC.
And get ready to vote. We talked at length yesterday in this space on the document that man shared. And he shared it intentionally, because Okore that gave him that document to share has his handle. Why didn't Okore share it in his handle? Because he knew that Ejimako is a criminal like him. Ejimako has told him, no, I'm not for Nigeria. He said, no, if you know that you are for Nigeria and you claim you don't want the freedom of Biafran people, share this thing in your handle as an evidence for us to know that you are for Nigeria. And he quickly shared it.
Do you know, my sister, even
Mm.
this one that was reporting that Onyendu tell him something, a good lawyer will always assess the weight of instruction given by your client, whether it will jeopardize that client or not, and advise your client accordingly. This one is also representing Onyendu, the leader of Biafra, and is encouraging that he supports Alex Oti to win for another tenure. Did you hear him say that?
That is the question I want to ask you, Mama, because there's a question mark there. Yes, from what you said. I want to ask you, as you said, that this idiot here that is carrying a stomach like a native clay that we used to put water in the olden days when there was no fridge.
Yes.
You see, you just said something, but I want to ask you. You said he said only send message. Is there any message, any statement, any word from what this guy said that resemble what Onyendu will say?
Not at all.
Not at all.
There is
Nothing.
no how your incarcerated client will be telling you to go and organize 100 people,
It's
and
not
he will
possible.
be their chairman from the
It is not
beginning.
possible. Onyendu had already organized 100 men, which Simon Ekpa said is 50. And he ticked it. He gave an approval. He ticked it. He gave a tick. Our first prime minister, Onyendu, go and look for 50. That he's already 50. And before Onyendu left, Onyendu already seen the blueprint of what our prime minister was capable of doing. So this man coming out to talk here is not up to date with what has been happening. He has been sitting on this guy just came newly to join the legal team. So he doesn't even know that we already had 50 and that we have passed the stage of men seeking for men. So what he's trying to do now is trying to take us 1,000 steps backward to the
Yeah.
level that we have passed. Because why? They want to bury the Biafra Republic government in exile.
And I believe that that was why Tinubu came to UK yesterday, for them
We
to
are coming to
tighten.
Tinubu. Exactly. Now
Mm,
ask Tinubu that he's in UK right now. And is UK people going to ask Tinubu, where is our citizen Onyendu? They will never ask him.
no.
They will never ask him that question. Charles can never ask. Now, so that brought me back before I go to UK. This idiot here, is reading the Nigerian script. He wants to divert Biafran's attention from Biafra Republic government because he knows the weight that we are pulling. Only there is no atom of truth. My problem now is with those idiots that came out and supported this mumu requesting for 100 men. They jumped at it because their brain is also the same brain with this man. Coconut brain. These are the people that were always there in this space claiming that they are brilliant, not knowing that they are stupid. They came to seek for relevance. How can you come out and we are going to support? Don't mind those that are saying that we will not support 100 men. Are you that stupid? Are you that stupid that you are believing a message? But I don't blame them because these are the same people relying on the message from our first Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. They still believe that these people can lead them. That means even you yourself, you are so irrelevant. You are not even capable of taking decision on your own. Decision that will favor you, decision that will give you freedom. You are so handicapped, even worse than those that are in the prison. For you to believe, to be taking instruction from your leaders who are also struggling for how to get freedom. You are believing in them, leading you from prison. That means you yourself, you are stupid. You don't have brain. You are so incapable. That's what you are telling yourself. And you'll be there in the space shouting. You'll be there in YouTube channels shouting, not knowing that you are an empty vessel. You came out deceiving Biafrans. You are a professor. You are a lawyer. You are practicing. You are a doctor. You are a beggar. All of you put together. I pour all of you hot water. Because you are stupid. Now, this same group of people, this man came out to brainwash your minds. Oh, 100 men, 100 men. This is why we say drop emotions aside and look at the strategies to get your freedom. You had 100 men and it recall in your brain. But you that were supporting Biafra Republic government in exile, you suddenly forgot that we had passed the level of 100 men, that we have a government. Irrespective of the fact that you are fighting the government. So you yourself, you are going back to your vomit of years back.
Yes.
Can't you see how stupid you are? Can't you see how jealousy and envy has made you to reduce yourself to even a child that is in KG cannot reason like you? This man came out with the script from the Nigerian government telling you Onyendu need 100 men and you are jumping at it. Oh, people are already donating. Donating to where? Is everything about money? Donating to where? I don't know who came out. You said donate. This one came out. You said donate. Joe Irobi came out. You said, what are you donating? Which account are you sending this money? The same DOS account that you've been attacking. DOS have been splitted into two. Onyendu does not have account. Onyendu can never lead you from prison. So where are you donating the money? For these lawyers who are busy collecting money from Biafrans using Nnamdi Kanu's name to enrich themselves and their families, you are still ending up funding them, plus the one that they've collected from the Nigerian government. That is what you are doing. You are
Yes.
indirectly funding people in Biafra land to kill Biafrans. These are the people funding a Bubago. So what you end up doing is to, fuel them with more money and oxygen to keep on killing Biafrans back home because they don't want you to be free. They don't want the Biafran people to get their freedom. They want to destroy everything the Biafra Republic government in exile is
Yes.
doing. They want to destroy
So,
what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has built for so many years. So he came out telling you all these jargons, even making a statement that Onyendu will lead from the prison, these 100 men. What? And you believe? It wasn't even up to 24 hours. Okorie said, oh yeah, go and post this letter. I have seen the outcome of Biafrans in Twitter. I have seen how they are jubilating with the 100 men that you just displayed in the video. Okay, go and post this document for them. Let's see what will happen. And they came and posted it. And the only government that kicked against it is the Biafra Republic government in exile. Every other person kept mute. Now ask yourself, who is fighting for your freedom? Every other person kept mute because this is contradicting in what they said few hours before. He now told you PVC for your referendum. We talked at length on this yesterday. There is no more referendum. I feel so ashamed. I owe nobody apology. I feel so ashamed when I see defense that should know better than Biafrans coming out to call UN to conduct another referendum for you, Biafrans, meaning that you never even believed in what Simon Ekpa did, and you are claiming that he is the only prime minister that you know. But you couldn't believe in what he did. The referendum that our first prime minister, Simon Ekpa, conducted by himself, observed by international observers. We had the online voting, we had the physical voting on ground. So what happens to that referendum that we did, that you are making video calling on UN to come and conduct another referendum? UN that is busy projecting and protecting the lives of Muslims in Nigeria. UN that is telling Nigeria right now to reintegrate terrorists into their military. UN that is crying that they don't want. Ma'am, have you not seen that the UN has come out to cry that they don't have funding again, that they're about to collapse?
Oh,
Have you not
yeah.
seen it?
You know, Trump walked
Hey,
out on them.
UN is crying now that they are about to collapse. They don't have money to run their logistics and their operations every day. Go, you will see it. I have twisted it. God will punish them, because these same people have made us. They said that we face a real danger of running out of money. The United Nations is on the brink of complete financial collapse due to what? Non-payment of dues from member states. These are the people that were feeding on money from the United States of America. And today, all of them have ganged up to fight against United States of America. Because that state have decided, that nation have decided to destroy the hope of terrorism. Where will the money come from? Their oxygen has been cut off.
Yeah.
So these are the same people our people are calling UN come and conduct. Which UN? Mama, it is a very big shame. The same
Very
people that
big
say they
shame.
love Simon Ekpa, the same people that say Simon Ekpa is our first prime minister, and everything that Simon Ekpa did, you want to put it in the drain and flush it into the soakaway. Because referendum was the number one thing he achieved. And the ratification was done by 517 delegates. Today, you want to call you are calling on UN to come and conduct. Are you not stupid? And the people that is grooming you, which you told the whole world that the ones taking care of you, suddenly you forgot. But anyway, we thank God. Let's keep that aside. The people that are grooming you, the fake professors, the fake doctors, the fake central bank, all of them put together, could not caution you and tell you, guy, shut up your mouth. We already conducted a referendum. We cannot go back there. They are busy clapping hands for you, and you are spoiling what they have taken years to build. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I blame the windows that was open for them to get into Biafra Republic government in exile. Because when you hear ghost workers in Nigeria, these are the people that make up the list of ghost workers. They are eating, collecting from Nigerian government every month, and they are also collecting from the government in where they are working. So I don't blame them. Lie, lie. Look at what is happening in UK today. Can't you see? Mama, have you seen the list of people that are there? I went through. Now, this is a
Uh,
country that terrorists are busy slaughtering its citizens. And look at who and who travel with Tinubu and the wife.
yes.
Akpa is there. The Attorney General of the Federation is there. Minister of Finance is there. Minister of Defense, who is supposed to, hey,
This
Musa is
this
there.
is how they send money away from Nigeria.
Exactly.
Now they will come here and they will get a new instruction
Before
from
Uncle,
their boss.
Ribadu is there. National Security Advisor. Ojuku, Bianca Ojuku is there.
Oh,
The
really?
man, the wife, Bianca Ojuku is there. I've shared her video now. How is a complimenting Nigeria? Bianca Ojuku is there. I've tweeted it. Minister of Solid Minerals is there. Minister of Information is there. Minister of Industry and Trade is there. Minister of Culture is there. Minister of Communication is there. The Director General of the National Intelligence Agency is there. Now tell me why the terrorists will not slaughter Nigerians. Tell me. Tell me why the terrorists will not slaughter Nigerians. When all of them, all the security chiefs are in UK right now dining with Charles. Tell me why the terrorists will not use Nigerians to do pepper soup. Ribado has already settled them with the weapons that they need. Ribado has already settled them with the information that they need. They are coordinating this information while they're in the UK. Musa had already disposed weapons to the terrorists. He has already disposed uniform to the terrorists and given them the location to go and attack. They are there in the UK getting updates. The only person that is not here is Wike.
Check.
Governors are also here. Umoino, the old Akwa Ibom State governor, is here. I was told about 11 governors. Now, when you see them in the UK, it looks as if they are in their country, Nigeria. Can you imagine? On this Thursday, I'm told that they will go and lay a raid at the tomb of one of unknown warrior in Westminster Abbey. And then they will now go to 10 Downing Stream to meet with the British Prime Minister, Starmer. You see, Nigeria is aligning with every country that is supporting terrorism. That is what is playing out now. And what is annoying me is that Biafrans are busy sitting on the fence. If you tell me that Biafrans don't have money, it is a lie. They are wealthy, very, very wealthy. Biafrans are the oxygen in Nigeria.
Of course.
Without Biafra, there is no Nigeria. And Biafrans are sitting down while the Yorubas are busy regrouping and getting ready for the Oduduwa nation immediately Tinubu finished. The northern part, they're also there, getting ready for the Ariwa. The only people that are still scattering everywhere without direction are the Biafra millionaires. They are among those. Look at now, they're in the UK. Ma'am, I wanted to ask you to give us update. They are in the UK singing On Your Mandate. Oh, On Your Mandate is so good. Why don't you come back to Nigeria and sing On Your Mandate We Stand? And
You
Remy, I'm
mean
told
giving
that
update on the visit of Tinubu?
yes, I'm told that Remy will go to Lambeth Palace while the husband will go and lay Kiniko in the tomb. Remy, that doesn't have a Bible, has bought a Bible to go to Lambeth Palace, the home of a Archbishop. And when she entered the chapel, there will be service of prayer, and then she will preach to them. Oh. Now tell me, what will Gumi be preaching? A terrorist first lady will be preaching in the heart of the Church of England while our people are dying in detention.
Yes.
And then I'm told they will attend what they call Nigerian Modernism exhibition at the Tate Modern and meet with the Nigerians in diaspora community. I want to see, because I saw Ching Ching, a Jofo's girlfriend, Uchechi, sharing a poster calling on Biafrans in diaspora to come and protest against Tinubu. Let's see how it will work. Because I don't even understand by now why they will allow Tinubu to work freely without shouting anywhere Tinubu is working, that he should release Nnamdi Kanu. She posted a few hours ago. And Tinubu was there, I think, for 2 days now or so. Meaning she just woke up from sleep to say, I should post this thing so that they will not attack me. That we all know that she's not married to Onyendu. We know that one very well. So she's doing collateral damage. If you had wanted to do this, why didn't you share the poster since for people to see and get ready to join the protest? And Mama, you know what? Are you
Yeah.
still there?
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, when I was trying to go through what these people are coming to do in the UK right now, hey, they are coming for financing agreement too. That is the main thing that they are coming to do. Financing agreement. And I'm told that,
What happens to all this money they get from their oil?
Mama, it's like you don't even understand what is happening. You don't understand what is happening. Every year, Nigerian trade between UK and Nigeria has reached 8.1 billion pounds. Up till 2025, September 2025 last year, 8.1 billion pounds. No be naira. And they are going to go into another deal of 746 million pounds. They call it financing agreement between UK Export Finance and the Nigerian Port Authority and the Federal Ministry of Finance. And this money, guess what the money will be used for? I don't know whether I should call Biafran stupid. Every time I see this thing, I go crazy, like our brother Mighty Dot. Do you know what they want to do with this money? Hey, mama. They want to refurbish 2 ports in Lagos State. That is what the money is meant for. 2 major ports, Lagos Port Complex and the Tin Can Island Port Complex. That is what they want to use the money for. Now, ask yourself, what happened to our seaport back home? What happened to Une? What happened to Calabar?
You remember when Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was the Minister of Finance or Governor of the Finance during Obasanjo? She suggested that Calabar Port and One in Port Harcourt, that they should be dredged because the congestion in Apapa is nothing to write home about. And the traffic, you know how compact Lagos, Surulere, and Agoda, all those areas,
Yes, yes.
how compact they are from
That is
Apapa
what
Walk.
this money will do. That is, initially the what is it called? The Lagos Port Complex is the oldest, and the Tin Can Island port was later built to relieve that congestion we are talking about. So instead of them to drench the one that we have in Biafra land, they are now ready to pump this 740 something million pounds into it to expand it and to decongest it, instead of them to bring that development to Biafra land. And
They
tell
can't.
me, who are those that will still generate that revenue for them? Are they not Biafrans? How many Yoruba people have shop? How many Yoruba people is exporting anything to Nigeria? None. There are not many, like let's say 5%. What is going on with our people? That is what they are going to sign tomorrow. 746 million financing agreement, million pounds. So, and on the surface, it sounds like a very good development for Nigerians and they'll jump at it. But who is financing this money? Who is financing this money? If you ask yourself, the UK will be the one to finance, right? Now, who is likely to get the contract to do the work? Who will get the contract? It will still be British companies that will get the contract to do the job.
And this
And
is
who
why
will
they
be
don't want
repaying this
Biafra
loan?
to come.
Who will repay this loan? Because it is loan, just like what China is doing. Who will repay the loan? Is it not Biafrans that will be paying back this loan from their tax? Can you see what is playing out here? Tell me.
That's why they don't want Biafra to come.
You see? And they're also going to sign defense cooperation and security collaboration. Anywhere they go, they will sign defense cooperation. Anywhere they go, they will sign security cooperation. Yet still, terrorism is on the high side and nobody is asking question. Nobody is asking question. The very moment that the president is discussing security with the British, just days ago, Monday evening, what happened? Suicide bomber killed at least 23 to 27 people in northeastern Nigeria. So they signed with Turkey, insecurity has not stopped. They signed with China, insecurity has not stopped. They signed with France, insecurity has not stopped. They've signed with US, insecurity has not stopped. Now they are going to sign defense cooperation again with the UK. They are going to sign security collaboration again with UK. Still, insecurity is not stopping. Why? Because Gumi have told us that all this money that they quote for security, that the security chiefs have used it to live large. Yes, so build mansion. And him also being a medical doctor to the terrorists also gaining from there. How much did they quote for rehabilitation, and they call it life support? 4.3 billion is what Meduguri government is spending on what they call life support rehabilitation program. They put vocational training in it as well. And few months ago, they released 117 repentant Boko Haram. Now, I was asking yesterday in this space, who is tracing this money? Because that life support is the money that they will give to you when you say you've repented. You go through like 16 weeks of a radicalization program. They feed you. Then when you finish, they give you money to go and start your business. Who is accountable for this money? Who is monitoring how these terrorists are using the money since they claim that they have repented? Nobody. But what do? They collect weapons, they collect money, they reintegrate them into the military, they go back to the forest and start killing people. Mama, I don't know why this girl is missing as a guest. Kemi is not there.
No, Kemi is in opposition party. She's
Yes,
not
he's
the
in opposition
ruling.
party. He's not
Yeah,
there.
she's a conservative. The Labour is the ruling party. Keir Starmer.
Okay, because I did not see her. So my
You
people,
know, one of the parliamentarians was asking Keir Starmer, why are you not talking about the Christian genocide in Nigeria? And I replied, he cannot talk. He will not. Because during the war, Harold Wilson said that instead their children will go hungry in Britain. Those in Biafra should die, that he doesn't care. And the
he
same policy
cannot.
and principle goes on.
Mama, it's like you don't understand what is happening. He cannot, because if he should, that means he's supporting Trump. So he cannot.
He cannot.
Boris Johnson, when he came to Imo, what did he say? He said Nigeria is safe.
Oh,
It is contrary to what they are discussing in UK today. You came to
yeah.
Imo State and said Nigeria is safe. And on the contrary, they are telling you, why are there all this? You remember that there's a committee that has written everything that they will discuss. And one of it is to ask Tinubu about insecurity. It's contradicting to what Boris Johnson says. So if Starmer should talk about the genocide happening in Nigeria, it means that he is supporting what Donald Trump said. It means
Oh,
that he is supporting the bombing of Iran. And he has come out again to do another video that Britain is not part of the war in Iran, that they're not part of it.
but
That
why did he offer in the first place?
yeah. He said it from day one that UK will not take part of it. He has forgotten that he came out to give support, then go back again and say this is Takia that we are talking about.
That's
This
it.
is what we are talking about. All of them that are against US, they are the same country that Nigeria is working with. Did you hear Turkey condemn the terrorist activity in Nigeria? The answer is no. Because the terrorists that Turkey says is me and you, Biafrans, not the Fulanis. But we have a problem here. And we can solve this problem if Biafrans decide to fund their freedom. We have the money. But they are busy sitting on their fence, not knowing that every region now have prepared to disintegrate. They are beginning to put their structures down. Immediately Tinubu finish his term, if God will permit him to go, they will go back to Oduduwa. Yes, it is clear. They will go back and support their nation because they know that Nigeria is dead already. Ariwa, they know. It is only the stupid Biafrans that have allowed emotion to cloud them, because anything about money, they fall for it. So they are easily bought over because they love money.
Yes, but it is a ploy. It is a calculative ploy to impoverish Biafrans so that when you give them penny, they will kill their mother if you ask them to do that. And that is
Exactly.
exactly what they are doing.
Mm.
Have you ever heard P2B pay condolence visit to any Biafran Christians being massacred? But
Oh,
now
yeah.
he's telling them oh, Medugri people, I am with you. That's
Have
it.
you not seen that he has gone to pay condolence visit to Malami?
Oh, that's it. So they will keep telling them here today in the meeting, do not stop dividing them. With their
Yeah.
division, your ploy to divide them, they will never
Yeah.
come together. And again, what is happening now will show you that Tinubu is in contract with them. Just like
Mm-hmm.
when Obasanjo came, they told him, just come, you will be the president, our brother will be your vice Atiku, and you have to give us Sharia. And he did that. And
Yeah.
now, what it seems to me is that they are in contract now because when Ajia Najatu came to London, to visit Tinubu in 2023. Ajia Najatu said that Tinubu said that he has no template for the Alamajiris.
Yeah.
She was an APC then before she decamped to join Atiku. So Tinubu told him, all these things you want me to do, I cannot do it because I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
Yeah.
No, the
I watched
agreement
it.
is that Tinubu will come, recover all the money he spent in his bullion van that he brought to sponsor Buhari.
Mm.
Now, the contract is just for him to be there as figurehead, make his money. That's why he chose to be the oil minister,
Mm.
to recover all his money. Because if you are an elected president by your citizens and that type of bombing happened yesterday, he will not leave them and be traveling
Exactly.
abroad
He will
because
never.
he could postpone it. He's a president, but he did
Yeah.
not. And that
He did
shows
not.
that he did not come to rule Nigeria. He only came to recover his money.
Finish.
Then Shetima, who is from Borno State, though a Fulani man, but maybe was born in that area of the north, he just left them because he knows that this is what they are planning or they have planned. So this whole thing is to tell Biafrans that no matter how you drag your feet, Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria has divided itself. Biafrans are there. Hausa people, they are accommodated and they allow terrorism. It is their system of way of living. And Oduduwas are putting things together for themselves with Tinubu. So this is it. Nigeria is already divided. It has actually nosedived. So anybody who does not understand will be a very big joker. You will be a practical joker. And you will be telling yourself lies because Nigeria is no more. There is nothing like Nigeria. Nothing. Go ahead, my sister, and talk to Biafrans.
No, thank you so much, Mama. Let me find food and eat. And you also go and get some rest.
Yes, it's
Thank
now getting
you
to
for
four
giving me the
hours.
opportunity to speak. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.
And you
Thank you,
too.
Biafrans, for listening. So I will exit now. Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Biafrans, we have said everything. We have shown you videos to evidence what we are saying. There is no going back in this our struggle. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ gaba agaba bụkwa the only way. Ị na-achị azụ bụkwa ọnwụ. To go back in this very struggle, ọnwụ ka ọ bụ. Fulani enwerokwa any feelings for you. They are not Nigerians. They are foreigners being used by the Europeans to suck you people dry. We should bring out whatever we have to support our leader, Mazi Ogenkere. Every group na-enwe leader. He is our leader now, and we must support him. We must support him. Ndị abịalụ meeting n'obodo ebe m bi, fa mesikwa meeting fa gbasia nịkanịka anyị ga-amakwa ife fa bịa mee meeting. So my people, kunienu ndị niile ji ego na-azụ afịa na Lagos, tụọ na ego bịa n'usoro anyị n'ife anyị na-eme. Tinubu nọkwa n'obodo a, ọ nọ na UK, ọ bịara London, etu unu si akpụ ya. Ọ kafa nwetakwa instruction ọzọ kafa ga-esi na handle unu. Onwekwa ife ọzọ bịara ime, ọkwa to strengthen ọdịnamma fa na ndị obodo a, maka na ndị obodo a bụ ndị ọjọọ. Agwachakwa m unu, ọkwa etu ọra m n'onu. My brother Mighty Dot, o nwezikwa ife inwe in conclusion ịgwafa, maka na ndị be anyị ada anụ ife. Onwere ife unu nọ na Lagos eme.
Yeah, Mwada, I'm not training now.
Thank you. So my people, is bye-bye from here, and I love you all as always. All will continue to hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. Remember what Okoko and them told us during the war. Onye ndị lo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. Bye-bye from here, and may God continue to bless all of you. Nsi, I appreciate you. Best Biafra. Ndewo. Sister Doris, dalunu so much. Monday, Ndewo. My brother Victor, the internet did not allow you to talk to Biafrans. Onyinye Chukwu, dalunu. Bye from here, and see you tomorrow by the special grace of God.